I've never played. No. Oh my gosh, then you're missing out, Tess. Stardew Valley. I'm sure you've heard of it, or maybe you haven't. I shouldn't assume things. It's such a fun game. It's just basically a farming simulator with other fun things that also are, happening as well. Like there's there's monsters you can fight in these caves, which is super fun. You can go fishing. You have relationships with the townspeople that you can um, grow and get rewards and build upon. And from those relationships, you can actually marry certain individuals, which we have not done yet. I still have to pick a partner. I think I know which one I'm going to pick, but I have yet to tie the knot, so to speak. So yeah, this is actually a farm that I started on stream. I titled loud, but should be fine. No, it's not fine. You tell me if it's too loud. See if that's better. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it at the same level that mine is at, because mine's like, I think, reasonable. All right. Hopefully that's better. If that's too quiet, you tell me. I don't want it to be fine. I want it to be great, Tess. I want you to be like, this volume is exactly what I want. It is so perfect. Thank you. You got it right. And I'll be like, boom. Thank you. That's exactly what I want. We don't go for fine right here. We go for perfection. Okay. But excuse me. Sorry. As I was saying, we started this farm on stream like months ago now. Like I said, it was mostly back in like April, May. So this has all been done on stream. I have all the VODs. Maybe one day I'll actually get to posting them. But so yeah, this is all stuff that I did with with a lot of you folks around. Some of it was done with no one around. Some of it was done with some folks around. So it's been a stream farm. It's been great. And yes, so on stream, I made the active choice to name this place Poo Poo Farm. So that doesn't tell you a little bit about me, then yeah, I don't know what will. That's kind of sums it up, I think, pretty good. So the funny thing is with Stardew Valley, the name of the game is, to me, it's meant to be a relaxing, chill game, and it is. But when you're someone like me who loves to be efficient in games, this game, for myself and a lot of others, gets to be actually goes from relaxing to incredibly stressful. Because if you notice, as you play, there is a clock in the top right corner. It says 8:10 a.m. That clock, every 7 seconds, it'll tick to the next 10-minute interval mark, as it just did there to 8:20. It will pause when you're in your an item screen like this, or when you're in a chest. Whenever there's like a menu screen pulled up, kind of similar to like this, the clock will stop. When that clock hits 2 a.m., your day automatically ends. You will pass out wherever you are and wake up in your bed the next day, and you will have lost some gold or items that you had on you. You actually have the option though, which is usually a better one if you can, to go back to your house and sleep in bed prior to 2 a.m. And doing that will make it so your energy bar down here in the right corner, you can see it'll make it so that um, fills back up to full for the next day, and not be like it'll be depleted a little bit at the start of the day. And the energy bar is important because you are limited by the things you can do in one day. You have energy, like swinging an axe, planting crops, watering crops, going fishing. Those all require energy. When you run out, you also pass out, and the day just ends automatically. So you got to keep your energy bar up. Now you can keep it up by eating food and meals you make for yourself. So there's different ways to go about that. I'm throwing a lot at you here. So these are mostly just the basics of what I'm kind of covering here. But all in all, it's a game you'll figure it out as you see me play. It's really not that complicated. It's pretty simple. I'm making it sound really difficult, but it's not, I promise. I'm trying to pet this guy. Whatever. So it's fun. Part of the game for me being I want to be so efficient. Whenever I come back after not having played on a save for a while, I'm always super inefficient because I don't remember what I had like going on my save, like what what crops I was growing, what animals I had. So it takes me a while to get kind of like back under control, if that makes sense. Like, yeah. So it's kind of funny. But I wanted to play it today because I wanted to just, you know, get back to the simpler life, you know? Life's been moving really fast for me lately. There's been a lot happening. Been very stressed. Not stressed, but just been a lot going on. Actually, I have been stressed. That's true. That's true. So I was like, you know what, let's take it back to simpler times, to when things to a place where things just make sense, you know? And that's the good old farm. Because, you know, Stardew Valley is one of my favorite games ever. It's awesome. So I always like going back to it every once in a while. Um, that is so funny. If I was here, I would have judged so hard though. Yeah, you probably should have been here, so you could judge me. It's unfortunate that you weren't. 'Cause I needed the judgment, and I didn't get it, which is a shame. I know that sounds like The Sims in a way. Not really at all. I don't know why I said that. I mean, they're both simulator type games, sim type games. I mean, they're called The Sims for a reason. So you're not totally wrong. I wouldn't say they're very different, but there's aspects that are the same. Why are you stressed? Um, a lot of it's just normal stuff in life, I think. But and there's some stuff that is unique to my situation. I think I'm just stressed about work and stressed about, I can be a tad bit of an overthinker at times. When it comes to like my future endeavors and my future in general. A lot of people, I guess I'm at a stage in life where my future is at a point where I can shape it. It will be shaped by the decisions I'm making in the next few years, and so that's been weighing on me a lot recently, and it's been something that's been on my mind quite a lot, and it's been stressing me out a decent bit. It's not like super serious. It's not like causing me any problems. It's just been something that's on my mind quite a lot, and something kind of always thinking about. It's something I've been thinking about since graduating college, and it's really only gotten worse as time goes on. Um, so kind of getting kind of serious here. Getting it's kind of a it's a very it's a very it's a very I think real and very like common stressor that a lot of people have, especially those around my age that are young adults who are still figuring out what they want out of this thing we call life. Whoa, getting so deep and introspective. But so I don't know if that's kind of a little a little over the top, but that is what's been causing me a fair amount of stress, along with some other much more minor things, at least in my mind. But yeah, what am I doing with all this stuff? I got so much stuff. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I can either sell a lot of it or put some of it away. I'm just gonna try to put as much of it away as I possibly can. Let's just start with that. Okay. There we go. That helps a lot. Okay, cool. It looks like most of the rest of this I can probably sell. Actually, I'll keep the peaches. Why not? I can sell this stuff. It's meant to be sold. This I can sell. This I can sell. This goes onto my fishing rod. These I'm keeping. This is going. I don't know what the point of this is. Smoked ghost fish. I don't know why I have this. Probably just to sell it, I imagine. I don't know. These are my things to eat. I don't know why I have cactus fruit. That's probably meant to be a gift for somebody. Probably for Sandy. I'm gonna guess. Is it her birthday coming up? It's Vincent's birthday tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna get Vincent a gift for his birthday. So I need to remember to do that. That's tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's get on track here. I want to get my farm going. Get us back into the swing of things so we can sell all this fun stuff. Tempted to sell this. I don't know what I was doing with this. What was the point of having this smoked ghost fish? I always have a reason for doing things in this game. Like I said, I like to be efficient. It's supposed to be a relaxing game, and it is. But for a lot of people like myself, you do try and maximize your time. It's just I can't help it. I just do it. It's just I have to. So whenever I have something like that, there's a reason for me having it. It wasn't for no reason. I had a reason for doing it. Do I know what the reason is after months of not having played? No, I do not. Are we gonna figure it out? I'm gonna try my best. All right. Well, either way, first things first. We have our animals to take care of. We've got a lovely assortment of animals. We've got sheep, cows, pigs, chickens, goats, and void chickens. Void chickens are chickens, but they're like black and red, and they give you these special eggs called void eggs. They don't really do anything special. They're just kind of cool looking. All right, we got all our eggs from the coop, and then we can go to the barn, and everyone's outside. Right, my pail and shears are here. So we've got a pail and shears. The pail is for getting, or milking our cows. Milking our cows and our goats. Like so. We've also got rabbits. I forgot we also have rabbits. We also have rabbits. Use our shears to shear our sheep, obviously. And we got another goat milk down here. And we're good. Awesome. And then I forgot. Also with the pigs, our pigs will dig up truffles out of the ground. Truffles are extremely valuable. We're always on the lookout for them. They can spawn in this grass we've planted, which makes them hard to see, but I'll see a special icon pop up if one is on my screen. I'm not seeing one, so I think we're good. I think we're Gucci, actually. Before I forget, let me drop my pail and shears back off in the chest here, because I always forget to do that. Quite often that happens. That's okay, but even if for some reason you make a wrong decision, you won't. You're very smart. Well, thank you. That's very sweet. It's never too late to try something new or different. You can be 30 and decide you want a completely different life, and that's okay. Yeah, and you're totally right. I've been hearing that from a lot of folks who I've been talking to and just asking advice from, mostly like my parents and some other individuals in my life. Yeah, I've been hearing very similar stuff, and I think you're 100% right. Funny enough, though, for me, it doesn't really... Music's still too loud for me. I'm turning it a little bit up. I'm gonna turn down a smidge for myself. Too loud for you. Test, let me know. But yeah, it's what you said is something that's been echoed from a lot of folks in my life, but which is nice. It's reassuring. But it's just bizarre because it's still something that's just a big part of. A big thing for me is just happiness. I know too many individuals, and this is gonna sound a bit, this is gonna sound very privileged, and I understand. I am grateful and lucky to be in a family, in a situation, in a country that I can live a life and be worried about being happy, not worried about surviving. But I know far too many people who are, not happy with their jobs, not happy with their situation, with their, they're just what they got going for themselves. And I don't want to also be in a situation like that. I very much want to be in a situation where I have a job that I like, I have a life that I like, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, I can say I'm content. That's like a very big goal of mine. It's like a life. That's a goal for my life. A big one, a very important one for me. As I imagine it is for most people. I know it's very easy to I was talking about this with a friend just the other day. It's very easy at 23, I think, when you're still living with your parents at home, to say, oh, I want to be happy and not, work a job that I hate and hate my life and stuff. It's easy to say that because life gets in the way and things happen. You might, have people or things or events take place that make it so you have to, do things you don't want to do. And I understand that. So it's easy for me to say what I'm saying. I'm sure many others like myself said the same thing at one point about wanting to be happy, but then things changed and they had to prioritize other things over their general happiness, But alas, or regardless, I'm going to still try and do that for myself as much as long as I can attempt to do it. So that is what's been stressing me out. It's kind of got super serious and very, very tense, not tense, but deep for a second. I didn't even get that serious, but I'm just being honest. And also, this is a way for me to talk as I do on these streams. So yeah, that's just one thing that's been on my mind a lot lately. It's something that's been on my mind for a lot lately, and I imagine will be for quite a while until I really get things figured out. And I don't think I'm gonna figure things out for a while because no one really figures anything out. I mean, most people say that like, no one knows what they're doing until like, until they're old and frail, and even then, some might argue you still don't know what you're doing. So it's just kind of wacky and funny how that works out. Um, so yeah, this game seems so relaxing, but I don't know how I feel about playing from that POV/angle. Um, what do you mean? Sorry. You mean like all about me being efficient? Like I'm trying to like maximize my day? Because if that's what you mean, then yes, it's not. Because I make it very like gotta get things done. But no, I do still enjoy it for sure. I do still trying to go too crazy. um, dun, dun. Um, no, like looking over zoomed out. Oh, oh my goodness! Wait, what is my thing on? I am pretty zoomed out. I think it's normally supposed to be like this. I forgot. I like to zoom my screen out a lot when I'm in the caves, so that way I can see all the minerals and gemstones that are in the area on my screen all at once. So that way it's like an efficiency thing, because then you can know if you should go to the next level right away and not waste your time looking for gemstones when you can't see them on your screen. Um, I do still kind of like the zoomed out version. I think I'm gonna keep it here at like 80. But no, I do totally get that. And you can change that. That's a settings thing. That's just how I like playing. I hope that's not too annoying to look at. This is kind of just how I like it. Um, I kind of like being able to see a lot of what's going on, so I don't have to like. Cause like I said, it's kind of an efficiency thing in a way. So like, if I can see something to like the top left of the screen, like over here, for example, in a zoomed out wet perspective, it saves me from having to walk over there to look at it and then walk back. Like that's how I try. That's how like that's how efficient I try and be. It sounds so silly, but until you've played this game and you're like racing the clock to get as many things done as possible, you'll understand. Like, oh, you know what? I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand it. It's funny. It's just it's fun. I swear. I swear it's fun. I swear. I swear it's fun. I swear it's fun. All right. Let me look in the greenhouse real quick. Is there anything in here that needs to be picked? No, it doesn't look like it. Our trees are still growing fruit. These are still growing up. So looks good, looks good, looks good. Got our pond, got this. I think we're mostly everything. We got our mushrooms in here, I'm pretty sure. Yes. All right, cool. And then I can see from the top left. So this is a mod, another mod that I installed, which is super fun. We have our to-do list. Get it? To-do, Stardew. Yeah, very clever. I have Iridium pick, Iridium axe, fish ponds 0 out of 2, and house upgrade. So that was like my list of things I wanted to accomplish. So I'm glad I at least made that list. So that now present me knows what past me actually wanted to get done. So Iridium is a material in this game. Um, and you have tools, obviously, to accomplish your many tasks: a pickaxe, an axe, a hoe, a sword. Well, it's more, not really a tool. It is a tool, but more for combat, not for fishing or not for farming. You have a fishing rod, and there's different levels to them. You have like you can get like a steel hoe, steel pickaxe, steel axe, basic materials, and then you can upgrade them with a gold version, which is a little bit more, little bit better. And then there's an iridium version, which I think is the final version. There might be one more level tier of like upgrade for your tools. Iridium is that higher level. I'm trying to get my pick and my axe there because then they'll be a lot more efficient and stronger. That is something we were trying to do in the past. I actually have 5 iridium bars, which is something I need to do, which is the amount you need to upgrade one of your tools. We can go do that whenever I feel like it. As of right now, it is 4 p.m. Hold on, I'm gonna turn that off. I don't want the exact value. 4 p.m. I could do a couple different things. 4 p.m. is too late to go see the blacksmith because he closes at 4 p.m. So he's officially closed. I do need to go see Robin. I have a quest with her to deliver some stone. I've already mined the stone. I just need to go give it to her. So where is she on the map currently? Excuse me. She is. God, like everyone and their brother is at the general store right now. Jesus Christ. My God. Robin, where is Robin? Robin's house is up here where my cursor is at the top of the map. She's not home though. Where is she? I don't know. Oh, she's at the general store. She's in the list of names. I just wasn't reading. I just wasn't reading very well. Well, no, it's okay. Most of the games I play are first person POV. Yeah, if you play mostly first person, then yes, I guess I could totally understand how this might be a little jarring at first, you know. But I do think you'll get used to it. It grows on you pretty quick. Real quick to what you said, happiness is very important, but as long as you know what will make you happy, you can get there. Yeah, I think that's so true and very well said. And you're 100% right. Yeah. Um, I need seaweed for a stir fry I'm working on. I might have some seaweed, but is it worth 60 gold? Not really. All right, Robin, are you here? Yep, there she is. Robin, 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 Robin. I have your stone. All right. Hey, looks like you got the stone I asked for. Thank you. No problem, Robin. Anytime. And I get a nice 240 gold for my troubles. Thank you. Wow, the sound effects are super quiet. I think I had all these super low when I last played the game because there was like a bug in the game where like things were like amped up crazy loud for some reason. So I had to turn everything down. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, happiness is super important. And if you're in a place where you can prioritize your happiness, you absolutely should. I totally agree. And that's something I am actively trying to do and I'm striving to do. But it's tough, you know, because it's not always the easiest thing to do to just, you know, to be able to accomplish just because you feel like it, you know? Like for me, like right now, I'm, you know, recently graduated from college. It's just been a bit over a year now. And with that, I'm working my first full-time job, which is super fun. It's super exciting. But the con of that being that I hate the job. I can't stand it. It sucks. I have zero passion for it. But that ends up being the case, I know, for a lot of people like myself. I've talked with friends who are in the same position. I've talked to others. I've heard from others who I don't know, but just across social media and the internet, who also agree that like it's just one thing where you have to like make a sacrifice to get experience, to, you know, build that resume. You have to do work something that you don't like. And I understand, like, again, like I'm saying, it's a luxury to be able to say, oh, I don't like my job, so I'm gonna find a different one. Like, it's a very lucky position to be in to say that. A lot of people hate their jobs, but they're forced to work them because they need the damn money. Granted, I'm no exception. I also need money, like any other person, or I wouldn't work, because who would want to, unless you love your job. But you know, that's just one thing that I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to find a job that pays enough, but I like doing. Because, you know, everyone's different. For a lot of people, some people, even once they've hit the basic amount of money they need to be comfortable, they still want more because money's super important to them. And I'm not judging that. I'm not saying that's bad. That's totally valid. I get it. Personally, I'm not one of those people. I have never dreamt of having a big house and a fast car and like fancy clothes. That's just not me. That's not who I am or what I want to do. I want just enough money that I can live happy, live comfortable, provide for whoever I need to provide for, and and then be able to just do my thing, you know? So yeah, I'm trying to navigate that. Like you said, I'm, you know, 23 is so early to be doing that, and so I don't want to sound like a conceited asshole here. That's why I'm like trying to like choose how I say this, because I'm not trying to seem like, I'm not trying to sound conceited and annoying and arrogant. Um, this is all about my personal journey, and that's why it's like, you know, trying to make sure I articulate that the best I can. Everyone's journey is different, and everyone's got different levels of, you know, everyone's, people are privileged to have what they have, and some people are struggling to get by, and I understand that. And so, but that's just what's been on my mind, and it's on my mind almost every day. It's something I think about at least once, twice a day. And it does stress me out a bit. It is something that I do lay awake at night kind of thinking about sometimes to get kind of real for a second, as if this hasn't been a real enough conversation enough. If this hasn't been real enough for you. Yeah. That is just the truth of it. Got some more eggs. Let's use those. Lovely, lovely. All right, cool. So we didn't get a lot done today, but that's totally fine because we're just getting back into the swing of things, having not played this game for quite a while. But even then, we still got all of our stuff, all of our crops farmed, our animals taken care of. Did a lot of basic tasks. Nope, we're not fishing on the grass. Let's mine some of these stumps over here. Stumps give you hardwood versus compared to regular wood, and they're used to make different things. We actually need 100 hardwood to make our house upgraded. You can see I've written that up here in our to-do list. I already have 100 hardwood, but you can never have too much, When it comes to materials, you always need a bunch. You can never have too much. Alrighty. Which chest is it? My chests are woefully unorganized. I'm aware of that. I acknowledge it. Am I working to fix that? Yes. Is it an active thing I'm working to fix? No. It's a whenever I feel like it kind of thing. You aren't at all. Don't think that. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not coming off as super arrogant. I try to not do that. I don't want to sound like someone that doesn't understand the complexities of what people are dealing with. Because I get annoyed too when I see like people who are like absurdly wealthy being like, man, my life sucks. I make millions of dollars, but I'm just so bored. Everything sucks. And like even like that pisses me off like crazy. And so I never want to sound like that person. Like I'm always trying to be grateful for what I do have, while acknowledging that there are things that I still want to strive for. As I am sure is the case with anybody, Sorry I keep writing you essays. No, don't apologize for that. I like when people write essays. This is in a chat like this where there's only a couple of you. I love getting an essay because it means I have something to like. It gives me something to talk about. It means you're wanting to talk about whatever we're discussing. So don't apologize for that. That's the best thing possible. Do you think I'd prefer that you just say like lol true? What am I supposed to do with that? Oh, so true, bro. It's like, yep, yeah. I don't know what to do with that. Way more fun when I get feedback from you, Tess, and everyone else. It's way more fun that way. Everyone has very different goals in life. Like for me, lol, so true. Yeah, there you go. Exactly what I'm talking about. That's perfect. Like for me, I don't care about money or like a big house. I like free time, trinkets, and I'm a huge romantic. So those are the things in my life that will try to fill more than other things. And yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself because I'm very much the same. We are a similar person in that sense, Tess. We are similar people in that sense. Um, like I said, there's nothing wrong with this. Everyone has different goals. I have some friends that like I know they want to make a lot of money. They want to get jobs that pay a crap ton of money and have really nice houses and really nice cars and all that stuff. And that's great. I hope they get that. I wish that for them. I want that for them. Do I want that? No. If I, will I take it if I can get it? Of course, absolutely. Who wouldn't? That's super cool. But am I striving to actively do that? No, of course not. Well, not of course not, but just not. No, I'm not. I'm very much the same. I'm a romantic. I want to have like a nice relationship. I want to have like I want to do some of the more romantic in the sense that also like in terms of like I want to do things that fulfill me and not just things that will make me the most money or make me the most successful or the most famous or whatever. I think a lot of kids my age, but especially younger nowadays, there's so much emphasis around getting famous or making it big or making tons of money or being popular or powerful or whatever that it's just like you see less and less people who are like, I just want to live a simple life. Simple meaning a lot of different things for a lot of different people, but a simple life with, just where I'm fulfilled and I'm happy and I'm this and I'm that. So yeah, yeah, everyone's got a very unique set of goals, and it depends. You want to be rich and famous? I would say, hey, go for it. Who wouldn't want to be rich and famous? Honestly, like, if I could be rich and famous at the snap of my fingers, I probably would. That'd be cool. That'd be kind of fun. Is that what I aspire to be though? No, it's not. It is not. But yeah. That is the whole of it. What a fun. This has been a fun conversation. It's got very deep and very serious, but this is why I love streaming. I love having these kinds of conversations. It doesn't always have to be poo-poo farm and, inappropriate jokes. Sometimes we can get a little serious. Have some meaningful, insightful conversations, because I do enjoy having those. I like having some having some meaningful conversations where you can actually, like, put some real thought into things. I feel like there's too many streams that I go into where someone's just like, it's just, let's be loud and noisy and just and crazy for like 5 hours and that's it. And don't get me wrong, I still love those streams. But sometimes it's nice, I think, to actually get to actually have some cool conversations and stuff. Okay. It is now pretty late at night. It is 11:50 p.m. on a Tuesday the 9th. What do we want to accomplish? So we have 2 quests here in our journal to bring Emily an apricot, which is currently in progress, but we can't do yet. We need to grow an apricot from, so any fruit, a lot of fruit in the games comes from fruit trees. And, well, that's not true. You can grow a lot of fruit too. So there are some fruit that come from fruit trees, and fruit trees take a month in game to grow. Or not a month, but about 28 days, which 28 days is how long each season lasts. The game goes by seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter. And we don't have an apricot tree yet, but it's growing. So once that grows, we can give Emily her apricot. So we can't do that yet. Cryptic note: we have to reach level 100 in the Skull Cavern, which is a cave that has lots of monsters in it. They're very strong. I'm working on this goal. It's going to take some time, though, because I'm not quite equipped enough, I think, to do it yet. So that's a goal we're actively working on, but not quite there. So as far as things to do for today, not much else. We can pretty much wrap it up here. It is now midnight, so every second we're not in bed, we're going to get a little less energy when we wake up the next morning, is how that works. I'm not too worried about it, though, because we've got so much food at this point in the game that you can kind of go to bed as late as I want, up to 2 a.m., of course, and I can get the energy back, so I'm not that worried about it. But honestly, I might go to bed anyways, just because I don't really know what else to do today. I could go try and find someone to give them a gift that I haven't already, but a lot of people are already in their homes also asleep at 12:20 a.m., so not sure who we'd find, if anybody, to give them a gift. So that's probably also not going to happen. So you know what? I'm just going to hit the sack, I think. We're going to hit the hay and then get up bright and early and excited for a brand new day, Let me just double check first and see if we do have an egg. Okay, we got an egg we can put in our mayonnaise machines. Our machines that turn eggs into mayonnaise. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? We got all kinds of fruits and vegetables and all kinds of fun things. We've got our wine caskets that are currently going. These are done in 16 hours, so these will be done tomorrow at some point. Got our wild honey growing in these bee houses. They have another day or so to go. So lots of things on the way, but nothing ready yet. Okay. I think it is time for... Oh, wait, no, I totally forgot. Oh my gosh, wait, yeah, I totally forgot to do this. Hold on, we have truffles. Truffles have a purpose. You're turning them into truffle oil. What am I doing? And then, you know what? Since we're here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some more hardwood in here. Just get some wood going. And then let's see if I can make it back inside before we hit 2 o'clock and I pass out. I made it. Oh, nice. Ooh, we made it in bed. So if it hits 2 a.m., I would have passed out there outside and lost a little bit of money. But I made it inside right at the last second, snuck in. And we sold a bunch of stuff, made 11,000 gold in one day, so it did pretty good. Did not too bad. I don't think I would want to be famous. I would hate for people to be in my business constantly. Yeah, I know a lot of people do say that. And I do wonder about that as well. I think I would still want to do it. I think I'd still... Ooh, greetings, young adept. I've enclosed in this package an item of arcane significance. Arcane? Oh my gosh. Use it wisely. Erasmodius, wizard. It is a purple mushroom. Well, thank you, Mr. Wizard, but I already have a ton of these. So, this isn't exactly special or anything, but I'll take it. Thank you. Okay. So the wizard so kindly gave us a purple mushroom. All right, looks like some strawberries are ready for picking. So first things first, let's get these picked. Strawberries are one of the better fruits to grow on your farm because they yield a pretty good profits. But also, once you pick them, they continue growing the rest of the season off of the stem in which they grew on. Whereas some plants, like these rhubarbs here, once you pick them, they're out of the ground. There's no stem. They just grow and you pick them and that's it. You have to go buy them again. So, something you got to think about. Alright, let's get all our stuff here. Get our bait for our fishing rod. We always need that. Get our truffle oil, which I just saw you said you hate, Tess. I don't think I've ever had truffle oil, so I don't actually know if I hate it or not. I can't speak on that. I don't know if it's any good or not. We can sell all of this. We'll put it down here for now. Let's go take care of our animals real quick. Let me not forget to put my... Nope, not wood. What am I doing? Put hardwood in our wood chippers. We always need wood to build tons of things. So the reason I'm putting constant hardwood in those wood chippers is just because hardwood is super easy to get on my farm here because I have the stumps growing, which give me hardwood. So it's just easier for me to mine hardwood from the stumps, put them in the wood chippers to get more wood. There's a lot of things I'm doing, Tess, that probably make no sense to you because obviously you haven't played this game. So I'm not going to explain every single thing. I think that'd just be annoying for both of us. You'll pick up a lot of it as you see me do it. It's intuitive, I promise. I just like to yap. I'll yap about anything. Reach into the choir. Look who you're talking to. Look who you're talking to. What do you think I'm doing here? If you're on Twitch and you're talking like me, you obviously like to yap. There's a reason you're doing this. You find that man a gift for his birthday. I did not. Good call. Good. Thank you for the reminder. It is Vincent's birthday today. We need to get him a gift. The good thing is, being in year 2 of the game, which means I'm like the middle way through my playthrough here. We have a large bounty of things that we can give him just from the wealth of stuff that I've accumulated. So we'll pick out something for him, don't you worry. Now let's go around first thing and pet all of our lovely animals. See a truffle on the ground, very nice. Excellent, excellent. I should have grabbed my pail before I did this so I could milk our cows and goats while I'm going around here, but that's fine. That's more truffles. Awesome. Are there any sheep that need to be trimmed? No, so we just need our pail. Grab our pail. Get to milking. Let's get to milking. Oh my gosh, Tess. I don't know how I forgot because I've been talking to you now you've been in chat for a minute now. I meant to bring this up. So, I have a proposition for you, Tess. As we had previously discussed, you wanted me to play Alien Isolation for the game you picked. And I'm still very much down to do that, and I will be doing that. But I have a proposition for you. Alien Isolation is currently $40 on Steam, which is not a crazy amount. Like, I can do it, but I'd rather not if I can help it. So here's my proposition, and I want to see what you have to say. And you can be firm on this. If you want to see it, put your foot down, lay it on the law. However, My proposition is the Steam Winter Sale is not too far away. It's, I think, towards the end of December, mid-December, which is not that far in the grand scheme of things. That'll come up rather quick, I think. If you can hold out till then on Alien Isolation, I can probably get it at a significant discount, which will save me some nice money that I would like to save. In the meantime, I will still give you basically a free pick to pick another game that is either a little bit cheaper for me since I'm buying it, or one that I already have, of which I can tell you games that I might have if you think of them, and I'll be like, yes, I have, or yes, or no, I don't. What do you think of that? What do you think of that proposition? I would like to hear your thoughts and opinions. I don't mean to disappoint you. I was gonna play Alien Isolation today, actually, and I was excited to play it. Then I saw the price tag, and I was like, if I could avoid paying this, I'd like to. And I'm thinking it's very likely it would get discounted during the Steam Winter Sale, which is right around the corner. So I feel like that'd be a win-win for both of us, you know? Did we milk everybody? We did. Awesome. Put the pail away. Let's get our eggs from our chickens. Whoop, whoop. And we got a duck feather. Nice. We got some ducks too, and they drop duck feathers every once in a while, which are just kind of like, they're good to give it. Duck feathers are good early in the game because you need to put them in the community center, which is a whole different thing. They're not as useful now, but it's all right. All right, egg, 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 and then we'll go milk, milk, milk. Excellent. And then put our extra stuff in here to do later. Do we have any cloth left? Or wool? We don't have any wool. That's fine. We do have some truffles, I thought. We do. Perfect. So let's get our truffles going. Make some truffle oil. Let's pet Bobo, because we love Bobo, my boy. By the way, I can show you my animals. I named all of them. Now, some of them, when I say I named all of them, a lot of them there's a random generator where you can like keep rolling names, and I named them that way, but I still picked them. Like Bobo, I think came up with. I named my dog Bobo. I just thought it was a cute name. And I named my horse Wumbus. This was, I think, a random name that came up in the random name spinner, and I was like, that is beautiful. I'm naming you Wumbus. And he is my gallant steed. And then all of our other farm animals, I've just named random things that came up in the random name generator that the game has. Which I love all the names. They're all so silly. They're like Naboo, which is, I don't know if that's meant to be a Star Wars reference, but it kind of is. We got Sukka, who's great name, Sukka. Basa, Shinona, Kanabel, Wooloo, Silos, Snackaboo, Wisley or Wisely. I'll say Wisely. Naka, Boomoo, Ricardo, one of my favorites. Panimi, Ketsa, Jeppa, Benu, Tepa, Momo, Pana, Nechu, Jackas, Ruku, Meppo. So like, tell me those are some of the best names you've ever heard. Like those are some good names. I gotta say. We got some coffee beans that are ready. Nice. Coffee beans are ready. We got a peach tree, apple tree ready to be picked. Excellent. Oh yeah, I don't mind waiting. It's whatever works better for you. Don't you already have Resident Evil Biohazard? I do, yes. So I do have Resident Evil Biohazard, and I think you had said you wanted to have us play that, wanted to see me play that. And I also really wanted to play it. So I'm so down to play that. If you would like to see that. And then I would definitely still try and get Alien Isolation when the winter sale comes around, hopefully for a discount. And if it's not discounted at all and it's still the full price, I'll still just get it. I just figured I'd wait and see if it goes down, because then if it did, it'd be kind of nice. So yeah, I think that'd be cool. And obviously, yes, I make the rules around here. It's my stream, but I wanted to get your input. I could have just been like, oh, you know what, I don't want to pay that, so we're not playing it. But like, I like to work to kind of collaborate on this. I want to be like, I don't want to pay that, but I want to see if we can come to an arrangement of sorts. I know I have coffee beans in one of these chests. Where are they? There they are. All right, put those in there. Yeah, as you can see, my chests are so unorganized. I've got to sort this out, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I can tell you that right now. All right, it's 10:50 a.m. As you can see, once I get into my groove, once I get into my rhythm, I really am good at maximizing my time. Anything else need to be picked here? No, our crops are all good. I do need to water my jazz plants down there, my jazz flowers. So I don't want to. Let's do that now. So I don't forget, because I will forget. I will definitely forget. Where's my watering can? Where is my watering can? What the hell? There it is. I put it in the wrong chest. I didn't put it with the other tools. I put it just somewhere random. All right. Put this back because I don't need it now. Excellent. Okay. Now, top priority. There'll be a thunderstorm. Ooh, it's gonna be a thunderstorm tomorrow. Oh, perfect. That'll be an excellent time to go to the caves, I think. So we'll do that probably. And it's Vincent's birthday, like we said. It is Vincent's birthday. Vincent is one of the local kids in town. We're gonna get him a gift. We know he loves cranberry candy, grapes, and a pink cake. He likes daffodils. I might have some grapes already. If I do, that would be awesome. Oh, I do. Perfect. Oh, excellent. We already have exactly what he wants. So every character you can give gifts, every NPC, and certain gifts they love, certain gifts they like, certain gifts they're neutral on, they don't really care, certain gifts they don't like, and certain gifts they hate. You want to try and get them loved or liked gifts, because that raises their affinity towards you. That is represented by these hearts. As you can see, I've already maxed out a lot of the characters' friendship level with me, which is pretty awesome. But we've still got a few more we're working on, and Vincent is one of them. And when you give them a gift, particularly on their birthday, that friendship meter, like, it goes up. It gets a significant boost on that gift. It goes up a ton from that one gift versus a smaller amount for gifts at regular intervals throughout the year on random dates. So birthdays are huge. Giving someone a gift on their birthday is big if you have not yet maxed out their friendship levels with you, and you're trying to. At first I thought it said jackass, and I was like, what did he do? No, I promise. I did not name one of my animals Jackass. His name is Jacques. It is French. It is sophisticated. He is a perfect, or she, excuse me. It's a hen, it's a chicken, laying an egg, so it's a she. She is a perfect angel, and I would never call her a jackass. Well, $40 is a lot. I wait for the sale too. I hadn't looked at the price before I picked it up. My rainy ASMR. No, yeah, and you're all good. Like, I didn't expect you to look at the price. That's not your responsibility. Your job is to recommend the game. That's what you redeem the channel points for. So no, it's all good. So we'll do that. I'll play Biohazard. Maybe we'll start that Wednesday, I guess. That'll be Wednesday's streams. We'll play Resident Evil Biohazard, and that should be a lot of fun because I actually really wanted to play that after how much fun I had playing Resident Evil Village. So I am looking forward to that. I was gonna play Biohazard. Excuse me. I was gonna play Biohazard anyways at some point. I knew I was going to because Village was awesome, and so this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. All right, we got some more eggs to put away, or not put away, but put in the mayonnaise machines. And we can put our milk in the cheese makers. And we have an extra egg. We can put that back. Awesome. This can be sold. This can be sold. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put some more hardwood in here. Let's go pet Bobo as we do every single day. I think we already did, but we'll give this more pets just for fun. All right, cool. So now our sole objective for the rest of today is to find Vincent and give him his birthday gift. Now, where is Vincent? Is he at the library? Yes, he is. Perfect. So, there are 2 children in the village. There's a couple teenagers, but there's only like 2 children, and that is Vincent and Joss, and they get lessons, tutoring lessons from Penny in the library. I think most weekdays. And yep, there they are getting their lessons. Vincent, hey buddy. I want to look for bugs, but Mom gets mad when I'm all dirty. It's a tough choice. Buddy, I have a surprise for you. Here you go, pal. Is that a birthday present? Can I open it now? Oh, wow, this is like what I wanted. Yeah. I don't know what kid is that excited about grapes on their birthday, but I'm glad you liked it, bud. And now, if we take a look, you will notice Vincent's hearts are way up. I don't remember what they were at when I just pulled them up before, but I think they were like closer to like down here. And now we've jumped up to here, which that is a huge leap from one gift, a massive leap. So awesome. Hey, Penny. How's it going? We got Joss's here as well. This is Gunther. Gunther is not an NPC we can really interact with aside from donating relics we find to his museum. And we actually found one, which is this shell. We can give him that. It goes on the shelves over there, and he will collect it for us. And then he gives us rewards for X amount of relics we give him. These are a bunch of the rewards I have not yet collected yet. But I don't want to get them yet. I don't know where I'm gonna put them on my farm, so I'll get them later. I've been putting that off. As you can see, we've collected quite a bit of relics already. I'm dying. Hold on. Excuse me. My cold symptoms still don't want to let me go. You still got a wretched hold on me. So yeah, you can see we've got quite a bit of relics and a lot of books here to read. There are pages and notes that we have found, like littered across town and the forest. Those are there too. Oh, are you ever gonna play Silent Hill 2? Because I have some insane lore about the game. Or do you know anything about the game? I'm planning to play it for sure. Planning though, I say that in the sense of like, whoa. What is this? Trash catalog? Access a free supply of trash decorations. Wash hands after use. What the hell? Okay, this is funny. That's because you don't know this game. This is a crazy rare pull. This is crazy rare. I've never pulled this before. Whenever you check a trash can, there's a % chance that you will find something in it. Most of the time, you'll find nothing. Sometimes you'll find something. It can be garbage. It can be an item that's useless. Or it can be like food or random stuff. I've never pulled this before. The trash catalog. That's so cool. We'll have to check that out on the farm and see what that gives us. Okay. Since we are also close by here, we can stop by Clint. He is the local blacksmith. He can upgrade either our axe or our pickaxe to iridium quality, like I had said I wanted to do. However, here's the issue. I had said I wanted to go to the mines tomorrow. But if I give him my pickaxe, I can't do that because I need that to go to the mines. I need the pickaxe to like break rocks and stuff. That's very important. That's how we mine for gemstones and, progress through the mines. If I do that, I can't go to the mines tomorrow, which would still be okay because we need to get the pickaxe upgraded at some point anyways. So I might give it to him now still. Because if we don't do it now, we'd have to do it later. So like, yeah, might as well just do it. Okay, Clint, take my pickaxe. Thanks. I'll get started on this as soon as I can. It should be ready in a couple days. Well, thank you, Clint. I appreciate it. We'll come talk to him for a sec. Oh, hi, Thomas. Sorry I've looked a little messy. I've been working at the furnace all morning. No worries, Clint. I appreciate what you're doing. Get our pickaxe fixed up for us. And I'll be back for it soon. Alright, so he's going to upgrade that. I think it takes like 2 days in-game. So we'll wait and get that back from him when we can. I won't spoil it for you then. Trash, hard to find. What a world. Yeah, I know, right? What a beautiful world this is, that trash is difficult to come by. But, doubling back to Silent Hill 2, Tumbling Back. Oh god, I sound like one of my coworkers. I always love people who use like corporate lingo, like doubling back and circling back, or like when they have like those like generic corporate type phrases like, hey, you know, we're not trying to boil the ocean, or, you know, just stupid shit like that, where it's like those kind of like sayings or euphemisms that everyone in the corporate world uses way too much. I just caught myself saying one, which is just so funny. Hope this email finds you well. I actually hope it doesn't. Dude, you... Oh my god, yeah, you have no... The cathartic release that it would be to be able to send an email and actually just sign it how I truly feel would be so fun. It would be so fun. The repercussions would be dire. But god, it'd be fun. To respond and be like, I hope this email finds you good, I guess. I don't give a fuck. I need something from you. That's how every email would go if I could phrase it. Oh, I truly want to phrase it. It would go, hey, hope you're doing good. Because I do hope you're doing good. That's true. But then it's like, I need something. Can you get this for me? Instead of the, oh, we request, you know, that you provide us with this statement so that we can, you know, move forward with the project requirement. Just it's like, oh my god. I need this thing. Give it to me. Can you do that? Yes? Perfect. Thank you. Think of how efficient we'd be as a society if we could cut the pretense in the politeness, or the not the politeness, but the formalities. There's nothing wrong with being polite. It's good to be polite. I like being polite. It's good to be nice. Just the formalities is what gets so old and so tiring. Mine would be like, hey, actually do your job so I don't have to. Yeah, that is a very common one for a lot of people. Yeah. I don't have that issue, thankfully, in my job, because I am like an analyst at my company, which is like the lowest rung on the totem pole. So like no one answers to me, or no one, and I have no one that like works with me on what I do. It's just my stuff. So like, thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. I can just do my stuff at my own pace whenever I want to, or however I want to, which is super nice. But yeah, I have so many friends that echo the same thing, where it's just like, oh my god, I just want to kill this guy. Just like, do your job, please. Just do what you need to do so I can do what I need to do and get out of here and leave. Oh yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I've had that happen at part-time jobs. At past part-time jobs, I've had times where it's like, oh my god, can you please just do your damn job? I'm trying to leave. Please, dear god. Here we have 2 quests. These are more long-term quests we can get from the billboard. One's from Robin and one is from Clint. Do I feel like doing either one is the question. We're not in a position where I need to do a lot of quests. We've got a ton of money, and so I don't really need to do these if I don't feel like it. Yeah, I don't feel like doing either of these. We're not going to the mines now because we don't have our pickaxe. We're not going to get bats, and we're not collecting 1,000 wood. That's insane. I'm not trying to do that right now. So, no thanks. Hey, it's Elliot. Sorry, I'm feeling morose today. Elliot is a poet. So I always imagine him as having a very, like, you know, like very kind of like resigned, like kind of voice, kind of like a carefree, lost in thought, kind of airhead kind of vibe. Not that poets are airheads, but you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, this is the beach. There's all kinds of fun stuff we can collect on the beach. But also, I didn't finish what I was going to say. Yes, I do want to play Silent Hill 2. I plan to, in the sense that like I want to play it someday. I don't know when. Really, the only thing keeping me from playing Silent Hill 2 right now is I just don't want to pay the full price. I don't want to pay 60 or 70 bucks to play it. Because I've already bought a couple full price games this year, which I try and limit myself to just a couple that I really want. And I've already gone over that limit because I've gotten like 3 or 4, and I still have another one coming out in December that we're going to be playing on the stream that I'm very excited for, which is the Indiana Jones game that's coming out very soon, and I'm super excited about that because I love Indiana Jones so much. So Yeah, I'm trying to avoid playing any more full price games, which is my whole logic behind not paying for Alien Isolation just yet. That is the whole reasoning behind that. So I'm trying to be smart if I can help it. Which is why I'm waiting for the Steam Winter Sale, because the sale is so cool. You can buy so many awesome games for like dirt cheap prices. It's the best thing ever. I got Resident Evil 7 Biohazard for $7. Pretty ironic if you think about it. Pretty cool. RE7 for $7. It's almost like it was meant to be. But like, how awesome is that? Yeah, it's not often my field, but if I'm waiting on something important, it's frustrating. Totally get it. Totally get it. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 will be one day. One day. Hopefully soon, but one day. We've got tons of other fun stuff that I want to play on stream, so plenty of other things to get into. I've got a backlog of games that I really want to play. So honestly, truthfully, because there's so many games I want to play, okay, can I tell you the lore of them because it blew my mind? Honestly, yeah, go for it. I know what it's like to want to share something, Tess, because of how I've been with this show, Arcane. I just want to talk to someone about it. So, you know what? Go ahead, let her rip. Because by the time I do play it, I either will A, probably forget what you told me, or B, I still don't care. It's fine. I'm not that worried about it. So let her rip. Go ahead. But I was going to say, there's so many games that I actually do want to play that I have in my backlog of games on Steam and on Switch and everything that I actually once we play Alien Isolation, I might turn off the channel point reward for picking the game for a stream at least for a time. I might turn that off just because there's a lot of games I really want to play and I want to be able to I want to be able to get through them. Um, Either that or I'm gonna make the channel point redeem cost a lot more, and then I'll reduce it back down after a while. Um, so I don't know. I think it's a cool idea, and I want people to be able to pick the games I play. 'Cause I think that's super fun, and it makes it like so everyone is engaged, and it makes it so everyone enjoys that. But I also the reason I wanted to start streaming was that so I could play more games that I wanted to play. So you know. Raccoon hungry, need fish. Thank God I didn't sell it. This is why I have the smoked ghost fish. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes, this is our new raccoon neighbor. I remember he just moved in like right around when I stopped playing this game months ago. I've never he was a newer addition to the game when I made this last save file, so I've never had a save with him in it before. So I was so excited to see like what his deal was. So we've got smoked ghost fish form. Let's give him that. And he needs 5 muscles, which I don't have any muscles yet. But that's the getting muscles is the whole point for those crab traps we have on the beach. So I need to remember to keep checking those every day because I've been forgetting to do that. So I need to make sure I'm checking those every single day because Mr. Raccoon needs his muscles and we will give him them because he deserves them. He's a cute little guy and he deserves his muscles. Yeah, I understand that. I just was going to actually bring that up to you to maybe make it a little higher because for some reason I just rack up I just rack up points. No, it's not. Well, see, the thing is, Tess, it's not for some reason. It's because you're fucking awesome. That's why you rack up points. You rack up points because you are like always here hanging out. And to this day, it honestly blows my mind. A part of me thinks there's something wrong with you because like I can't possibly be this entertaining or fun to talk to. I feel bad. so, so once again, I've said it a million times and I'll say it a million more times. I appreciate you always being here because it makes it super fun for me and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy hanging out and talking to you, having these fun conversations with you and with the other lovely folks that pop in the chat. So yeah, you rack up points because you're amazing. So yeah, I might bump it up. I do remember that I originally meant to have it be a lot higher. I think I remember I reduced it so that some of you could start using it sooner because so many folks were new to the stream when I made that. So I wanted to be a little more of a realistic goal. So yeah, I'm glad you kind of agree that I think it would be a good idea for me to bump it back up. Uh, I think that'd be fine. And then like and honestly, I would be down to reduce it back down in the future because I like people picking the games. It's been super fun to like you and whoever else. Well, I think it's just been you so far, but and that's totally fine because I've been loving having like anybody recommend a game to me. I don't know if I ever would have played Resident Evil Village, at least not near as soon as I did, if you hadn't recommended it me to play it based off the channel point redeem. And I loved the game. It was so much fun. So I love that redeem. I'm so glad that I did that. But yeah, I might crank it up for a time just so I can focus some more on some games that I want to play. I think that's a good idea. I still am gonna play Alien Isolation because you did redeem that. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, your points just didn't mean anything. But after that, I think I'm gonna crank it up. But that's still like we're still going to do that. So don't you worry, I will still be playing that. I won't forget about you, Tess. I won't forget that you've paid your dues. You've paid for a service that I will provide. All right, we've got a lot of stuff here, kind of like random garbage and stuff from those traps at the beach. What am I doing with them is the question, though. Probably selling them, actually. Probably exactly what I'm doing is selling all this stuff. Selling this, selling this, selling this. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I'm selling all this stuff. Selling this down here, not selling that. Okay, cool. Cool. I swear I'm a normal girl with nothing wrong with me. Listen, I meant that in the nicest way possible. I meant that in the way of like, it blows my mind that anyone would want to hang out with me this much as a small streamer who talks too much. So no, I meant that in the kindest way I possibly could. Ooh, let's try this trash catalog out. I'm curious to see what this does. Oh, this is so cool. So this is all garbage related stuff. But we get access to all of this stuff as decorations to put around our farm if we want to. Why you'd want to make your farm purposely messy and dirty, I don't know, but we have that option now. So I do know this, in this game there are catalogs, there's different kinds of catalogs that give you access to different decorations for your farm for free. Because normally if you were to buy these things individually, they would cost money. Some of them lots of money. But the catalogs are usually really cool to find, or they're super expensive to buy because it gives you all this stuff for free. And you can just use them as much as you want, as many as you want, free of charge. So finding a catalog of any kind is super cool. The trash one, not as awesome, but I still think it's dope because we found it out of a trash can randomly. So that was pretty cool. All right. Um, so it follows James. He's married to Mary, who had passed away, so he goes to Silent Hill because he thinks he can find her there. Basic storyline. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Trying to find his dead wife in a place because you can do that apparently. He actually killed his wife because she came out with an illness, and basically he started resenting his wife because of his blue balls. So he immediately puts her body in the car and drives to Silent Hill, and the monsters are due to his sins. So all of the monsters are from his lust of other women while his wife was sick, and Pyramid Head was trying to get him to repent his sins. Wow. That is a doozy. That is a bit of a doozy. Holy cow. Man, oh man. Um, damn, James. You fucked up pretty bad, pal. Oh my gosh. That is pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty wild. It's cool to know the lore. I never really heard much about those games prior to Silent Hill 2 Remake coming out and everyone being so excited about it. So it's cool that I know that now. I can at least be informed when people are talking about the game. Despite never having played it, I can at least be informed about it. Interesting. That's so cool. Oh yeah, this is our blobfish pond, by the way. You can build fish ponds on your farm and put fish in them, and then will grow over time, and they'll provide you with roe fish eggs so you can sell and make into things. We currently have 3 blobfish in this pond because I love blobfish because they're so ugly and it's funny, and they're also one of the more valuable fish in the game on top of that. So it's a win-win. Ugly, funny-looking blobfish also makes valuable roe. Win-win, baby. All right, cool. So some of our wine is also done. Our blackberry wine, which sells for a combined 1,512 gold, which is not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Now, blackberry wine is not one of the more, it's not the most profitable wine. There are a lot of better wines we could be making right now. But we have a lot of blackberries, and so I'm kind of just using them. As far as money making in this game, there's a couple different methods that are considered the best. One of them is making wine. It is putting fruits in these kegs, and letting them ferment into wine over time. This is considered to be one of, if not the best, money making methods in the game. So this is like my primary source of income, is just making a ton of kegs and putting wine in them, which is funny because making kegs can be expensive, but the rewards you get out of them are worth it, are well worth it. So yeah, I could be making. I have actually some of the fruit that makes really expensive wine, but I'm saving it for a reason, because eventually we can unlock a process in our house that allows us to ferment our wine for an even longer period of time, which will make them even more valuable. So I want to save our really premium, rare ingredients when we can best utilize them to be as valuable as possible, if that makes sense. Again, this is a lot of info for someone who's never played the game, but just putting it out there. Isn't that crazy? It is very crazy. I was like, what the fuck is happening in this game? So I looked it up on Reddit. Never would have guessed that. Yeah, no, that's a pretty dope storyline. And I imagine, I mean, I don't know this if I'm wrong, but I'm taking it from the way you're explaining it that Silent Hill 2 is a game where like it doesn't tell you any of that. It's just like kind of a hidden meaning that you'll maybe pick up on, is what that sounds like to me, which is super cool. I love any media. I mean, this is just a practice for making good stories, and so I love when it's done correctly. Is when they show don't tell. Um, Granted, this sounds more like a not a show don't tell, but more like a just hidden meaning that you kind of have to dig for, um, which is still super cool. I love that. Let's make some copper bars while we're at it. And I've got a bunch of copper ore just sitting around. Make some more copper bars. We need more iron ore, but I can't go mining for a bit. We'll have to do that soon. Okay. What now? I'm very much in the kind of like the middle area of my playthrough here. We're kind of like I have a lot of things going for me and a lot of quality of life stuff working on my farm. So it can actually be like there can be moments for me where I'm kind of like, what do I do now? I'm kind of like thinking of what is like best for me to do. Because towards the beginning of the game, you have like you're still like building your farm, you're still getting sprinklers to water your plants for you and take care of stuff, so it's more automated. We're still actively working towards that, but I have automated a large portion of my farm, which makes it a lot easier for me. Because like with these sprinklers here, for example, all my plants are watered automatically. Without them, I'd have to take my watering can and self water each individual plant, which takes so much time and energy in the game. Like literal time and energy within the game. So sprinklers is one such thing that is super helpful. Super helpful. Okay. So tomorrow's gonna thunderstorm, which is cool because that'll get us some batteries when this because we have lightning rods. Guess we can get some batteries that way. Get some more wood from our wood chippers. These copper bars. Okay. So I think our next goal for tomorrow is going to be to do our house upgrade. We can go speak to Robin. She takes care of upgrades to your house, which gets you additional rooms inside. Oh, what's this? Hold on. Pause. This is the Jojo Mart. Oh. Lightning hit the Jojo Mart. And it looks like broke down the front door, possibly providing us an entrance to the rundown abandoned store. Jojo Mart is the quick fill you in real quick. Jojo Mart is the Joja, not Jojo Mart, but Joja is an evil corporation that we used to work for in the game in the lore of Stardew Valley. The game starts as we are like basically a low, kind of like me. I don't work for a big corporation, so not like me. I work for a small business, and they're actually very nice. But I work in like a white collar setting. But our character in this game, at the beginning of the game, lore wise, you used to work for the corporate overlord that is Joja. Kind of like, think of your Amazon basically, and you're a low tier employee at that place. You're overworked, you're unhappy, you're unsatisfied. Kind of all the things I was actually talking about earlier in the stream, ironically. And you leave them to come run your grandfather's farm, who had passed on, and he gave it to you in his will. Um, and the Joja Mart that was there was used to be at the beginning of the game trying to put the local general store Pierre's that we were in earlier out of business. And you have the option actually to side with Joja and run Pierre's out of business, or side with Pierre and restore the community general store or community center to cause Joja to close down their store and for good because they couldn't make a lot of money. Again, I'm spilling a lot of information here. That might not make sense, but you know, doing my best to fill you in. But also, yeah, we're kind of like midway through a playthrough, so it's kind of silly, but it's whatever. All right. Set it on fire. They will think it was the lightning. I'm sorry. You want to become an arsonist? I'm so down. Let's do it. Hello, Thomas. This item was collecting dust in the tool shed. I figured you might be able to use it. Kent. I'm sorry. Kent, don't you have children? Don't you have kids? And you just had a cherry bomb sitting in your tool shed? A tad bit concerning. What if one of your children went into the tool shed, because they might, and found the cherry bomb that you had sitting in there? What the hell? That's crazy. That's quite frankly insane. Now, do I appreciate it? I sure as heck do, because we need bombs. Bombs are useful in the mines, because we use them to clear away rocks, and it helps us progress through them a lot faster. Still, I am quite concerned as to why Kent had one in his tool shed. I know he's a war veteran, but what the hell, dude? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. All right, our jazz flowers ready to be harvested too. Our blue jazz. Oh, nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't know why I harvested blue jazz. There was obviously a reason I did. I don't know. Ooh, they're different colors. I didn't notice this. One's like a light blue, and two, we got darker blue variants. That's kind of cool. Let's put our coffee beans away. Let's put our bomb away. Is this where I have the bombs, or do I have them somewhere else? There's regular bombs. I'll put them both in here for now. And then I'm also gonna put the blue jazz in here. I'm gonna sell one just so we have a record of it. When you sell something, you get it like adds it to your database. I don't know. It's not important. You don't need to go into it. Move that over here. Move that. Oh, we're in space. Damn it. Put that in here. But these are the tools. Yeah, that makes more sense. Like that. Perfect. Lightning. Oh, I may have committed arson a time or two ago. Wait, what? Wait, whoa! Sorry. Freaked me out a little bit. There you go. There's the lightning. You saw it hit our lightning rod, so you get to see it in effect. But also, don't think I'm not going to skip past this. What do you mean you committed arson a time or two ago? Speak on that. Are you trying? Is there something you want to admit, Tess? What the hell? What the hell is that about? What do you mean you may have committed arson? You either did or you didn't. This is not a, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. This is you either committed arson, and I'm gonna make sure you're arrested, or you didn't. But honestly, since you're chill, maybe I'll let you off the hook. Maybe I'll just be like, hey, she was just having fun. She was just having a good time. Can you blame her? Guys, listen. I know she committed arson, multiple counts of it, as a matter of fact. But look at, she's just having a good time, man. Can you blame her? She was just hanging out. Like, haven't we all committed arson a time or two in the pursuit of just having a good time? Come on, we've all been there. We've all done that. Who not Tattletale? No. I wouldn't. Like I said, I can get down if you're chill. If you're chill, I can get down with some arson. Okay, if you're cool about it. If you're cool about it. If you're chill, if you're like, if you're with it, I can rock with some arson. I'm cool. I swear. I swear I'm cool. I swear I'm cool. I'm one of the cool guys. I promise. I swear. I swear I'm cool. We got strawberries ready in one day, coffee beans ready in one day, ancient fruit ready in one day. So we got a couple things ready tomorrow. Beautiful. If you haven't committed arson, you can't be trusted. Come on, no, I'm cool. I swear, I'm one of the cool guys. I swear I'm cool. I swear. I'll do it. I'll commit arson. I promise. Please, I just want to be cool. I just want to be one of the cool kids. I just want to be one of the cool kids. Just give me a chance. I'll commit arson. I'll commit arson. I'll do whatever it takes. Hello, my duckies and chickens and rabbits. Hello, hello. How are you all today? On this rainy day today. I'm trying to pet my duck. There you go. Was that Jaka's? That was Boo Moo. Where's Jaka's at? Or is Jaka's one of the chickens? I can't remember. Meppo. Ruku. Jaka's, there you are, you so-and-so. I knew you were hiding from me. Alright, let's get our pail and shears. Let's get some milking. You just want pets. You just want pets. You want to be sheared. Pets, pets, pets. Milk. Sheared. Pet, pet, pet. Pet. And milk. And milk. Lovely. See, look at this. When you get a rhythm going, when you get in a rhythm, oh, it's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful thing. It's a sight to behold, I tell you. That was some more lightning that has struck down somewhere. I don't know where it was, but it struck down somewhere. Okay. We got all of our animals taken care of, which is fantastic. Now, we need to go to Robin's place, because she will be able to start our... I see some stuff is ready down there on those trees. I'm not going to get it yet. I'll get it later. Robin will be able to get our house upgrade started, which does take a day or two. So I want to get her started on that as soon as possible. All right, we can put this all away. Awesome. More lightning. Oh my gosh. Okay. Awesome. So Robin needs 65k, which we have, and 100 hardwood to do our house upgrade. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Damn it. There we go. I knew there was a way to split it in half. 100. Boom. Perfect. So Robin should still be at her house. She is. Lovely. All right. Where is my guy, Wumbus? There he is. Wumbus. Let's ride, Wumbus. Let's ride. We have things to do, people to see, things to build, cities to conquer. Got some carrot seeds. Very nice. I never plant any of these, but I'll take them, I guess. Okay, you must prove your worth. No, I'm kidding. But if my Sims say something else, they are they are lying. Oh, it seems we found our witnesses. So you're telling me if I go speak to your Sims, they won't have a thing or two to say about your supposed acts of committed arson? I say. Okay. I'm just gonna hold on to that little piece of information as ammunition if I ever need it. just in case you're acting out. All right. I can increase the size of your house and add a nursery. It will cost 65,000 gold. You'll also need to provide me with 100 pieces of hardwood. Are you interested? I don't have any kids. But yes, I'm interested. Thank you. I'll get started tomorrow. I should be finished in around 3 days. Perfect. Thank you, Robin. So now we've got our house upgrade going. We've got our iridium pickaxe going. We've got a lot of cool things happening in the works. This is Robin's husband, Demetrius. Did you know my wife hates hay? I hate sneezing, Demetrius. Did you know that? God. I promise, like the last 2 days, I've been not coughing and sneezing that much. I've been pretty good. As soon as I go live, sneezing, coughing, runny nose. Well, the runny nose I've had for the past few days. That part was consistent. She finds it absolutely repulsive. What is so repulsive about hay, Robin? Literally nothing about it that's like gross or special or anything. Very weird thing to be repulsed by. All right. We got that taken care of, so we'll mark that as done on our to-do list. Even though it's not complete yet, it's going to be. We paid for it, so I'm going to effectively mark it done. Now what? Let's check the calendar. Today the bookseller's in town. Okay. I don't know if we need to go see them, but it's good to know. There's no help wanted notices up, so we're good on that. I guess today, with the amount of time we have left, this would be a good day to work on some of our relationships with the townsfolk and get some gifts given, as well as checking the beach. We do need to still check the beach for our traps to get our mussels for Mr. Raccoon. Because Mr. Raccoon deserves love and affection, and I will give it to him because he deserves the world. He's my sweet boy, and I love him. Even though I hardly know him, doesn't matter. I still love him anyways. Nothing in the community center. It looks good in here. This community center used to be run down, but then we actually repaired it over the course of our playthrough already. I did it quite fast. I tried to do it as fast as I could. It's one of those things you can do over time as you play the game. I tried to be as fast as I could with it. And I almost forgot. Let's check on the Jojo Mart. We saw the lightning hit it. Let's take a little look around. Oh, we can go inside. What is this? It's a Junimo. Oh, come back. That was one of the Junimo. They're fun little guys. They're little forest spirits. Abandoned Jojo Mart. The missing bundle. Whoa. What the hell? The missing bundle. So bundles. This is actually, I was just talking about this. These are the kind of things we had to do for the community center. The community center had 6 bundles we had to complete to restore it to its former glory. It used to be a rundown shack. We had to put in certain kinds of things into the bundles to complete them. And we've completed all of them in the community center. And now that the Jojo Mart is run down and abandoned, it seems that there is a last missing secret bundle for us to complete. And it's going to be a hard one because these are all very, very rare items. These are all very rare items. No, and I definitely didn't pay them a large sum of money to keep quiet either. Oh, I'm sorry. You've paid off your Sims? Is that what you're telling me, Tess? What is happening in your Sims community? Also, I see a hydrate from Noobs. What's up, my friend? How's it going? Before we even get into it. Cheers, my friend. A nice long sip for you. So I had not taken a single drink this entire stream yet. And I've been talking a lot. I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Great to see you, as always. I hope you're having a fantastic day. How are you? Hope you're having a good Monday. As good of a Monday as you can have. Because it is a Monday. But my night's good. I don't know how big of a fan you are of Stardew Valley, Noobs. I don't remember if you were here when I used to play it, when I played it on stream before, which was a couple months ago. But we're switching it up tonight. I wanted to kind of relax. I wanted to take it easy. Play a game that I enjoy. And so I'm back on our stream playthrough of Stardew Valley that I started not too long ago. I'm doing good, just relaxing. Good to hear, man. That's great to hear. I remember last week you said you were not doing too hot. So I hope you're doing better. I hope you're hanging in there. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. That's awesome. I almost have 100% in Stardew Valley. Yes, this I do remember this. Okay, yes. So we have talked about this. 'Cause I feel like we I feel like you were here. 'Cause I feel like I remember talking to you about Stardew Valley a bunch. Now that you said that thing, I remember you saying how you would always 100%ed it, and you played a lot of it and you liked it a lot. So that's cool. That's awesome. Because Tess here has never played it, so I've been explaining a lot of things to her just to try and help make it make sense. I am missing one or two things. Damn, that's awesome. I've never gotten that deep into a playthrough of Stardew Valley. I always play for like 2 weeks and go crazy hard at it and binge it, and then uh I'll just stop and move on. Kind of like I did with this playthrough, but now I'm coming back to it today to continue our journey. And as you can see here, noobs, you're probably familiar with this. I have just discovered the missing bundle. The Jojo Mart was just opened to us via a strike of lightning on the front door. They've located the last bundle, to my knowledge, which is the missing bundle. This is going to take some serious time to complete because these are all quite rare items, as I'm sure noobs you are familiar with. Of these items, the only thing I have so far is I do have a prismatic shard. I have ancient fruit, but I don't know if I have 5 gold star ancient fruit, so I don't think I can do that yet. So I at least have one of the 6, or excuse me, I have one of the 6, but we only need 5. Okay, that's awesome. Actually, we can pick and choose. We can pick and choose which ones we do. So that's super nice. I can't do silver star wine yet because we still need our basement for that. And I just started the nursery upgrade to our house. So that's a work in progress. So most of those are going to be work in progress things that we're going to try and get to as I can. So that'll have to be a long-term goal for the most part. I know it is craft one of every item. I think I have all the crafting recipes. Damn, that's amazing, dude. Jesus. This is one of those games where it's like 100%ing it genuinely seems so difficult because there is so much to do. So you have my respect. That's impressive. That is seriously impressive. It's not hard. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll get there eventually on the missing bundle. It's just gonna take a little bit of time for me. 4 oysters? Come on, man. We need mussels. We need mussels for Mr. Raccoon. What is this? We don't want no goddamn oysters. You're killing me, game. You're killing me, RNG. I enjoyed the explanation. It's nice to know what's going on. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them. Yeah, I'm trying to fill you in as much as I can, considering you've not played the game, because when you haven't played a game and someone is right smack in the middle of it, I imagine it's kind of like, what the hell is going on here? So, trying to make it make sense for you, so that you can actually, enjoy it. Oh, we got another mussel. A spare mussel on the beach. Fantastic. Who's this mysterious stranger? I've got this old... No, that's not right. He's got like this guy's got like a rustic sailor voice, doesn't he? I've got this old amulet to sell, but something tells me you're not ready for it, lad. All right, well, screw you, buddy. I'm ready when I feel like it, okay? I'm ready whenever I damn well tell you I'm ready. I don't want your stupid amulet. No, that guy, I know his deal. I've interacted with him before. That guy's important. He is important. I know what he does, actually. I do know this. That guy is how you actually are able to marry someone. Correct me if I'm wrong, News, but I'm pretty sure that's it. He will sell you a amulet that you can give to the person that you want to marry. It is given to them as an engagement amulet, I guess. Yes, it is that. Yes, okay. I was hoping my memory didn't fail me. You can marry Krobus. I've seen that. Yeah. Krobus is this guy. He's this dubious little creature we've discovered down in the sewers. And you can actually marry him, which is so funny. Because he's not marked as single. Anyone marked as single is who you can marry. Krobus is not marked as single, but you can marry him. Which is so funny. I don't think I'm going to marry him because I want to marry someone. I want to marry a person. But maybe we could marry Krobus. I don't know. I was thinking of marrying where is she? I was thinking of marrying Haley. In previous playthroughs, I have married Leah. I think like twice or 3 times. I don't know why I always pick the same thing. I wish I had changed it up. I've married her like twice, I think. I think I've married her twice, and then my third playthrough, whenever that was, I just never married anybody. I never got to it. I want to do somebody different this time. I'm thinking I'm gonna do Haley. Haley seems cool. She's a little mean at first, but I feel like once you get to know her and you guys start to be getting a little bit better connected, she ain't that bad. She ain't that bad. I was thinking about going the Haley route this playthrough. We've maxed out our hearts. I just haven't gotten her the item to get her to 10 hearts, which I forget what that is. I think that's like there's an item you give to someone when you get her to them to 10 hearts. I don't know. Dino Mayo is not hard to get. Void Salmon is just fishing at the top right at the right time. Caviar is a fish pond with sturgeon, and the wine you age until Silver Star, and then mine the keg. Yes, I knew most of those. I know Dino Mayo is from dinos. I just haven't found any dino eggs yet, which kind of sucks. Void Salmon, yeah, we just gotta fish for it, which shouldn't be too difficult. And then yes, I know Caviar is from sturgeon. We just gotta get some sturgeons, whatever season that is. I'm not sure which season those are found in. And the wine is gonna be the most difficult part because we can't age them yet. But whenever we can age them, I'm going to do that. See, easy, yeah, it's so easy when you type it out like that. No, but yeah, it's easy in theory. He's one of my favorites. He has a friendship. You don't marry him. Oh, you don't. Oh, so you don't marry him. I've seen he lives with you. So what? He just lives with you. You don't. He'll stay with you, but you don't actually marry him. I see. Leo or Abigail? I picked Abigail. Both phenomenal picks. Haley picked gross. Okay, look. I agree with you. Haley and Leo, both phenomenal picks. But I think Haley gets kind of slept on. I think because she's super mean when you first talk to her. She's like, "Ew, farmer guy, what are you doing? Don't touch me." But it's like once you start giving her some gifts and her heart start going up, her dialogue is like, "It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. You gotta give her a shot, man. Can't judge a book by its cover. You know this." Put all this, not our muscle, but the rest of that stuff can go in there. The glasses I'm just gonna throw away. Carrot seeds, cool. Where do I put the carrot seeds? I have no idea. One of these bins, there it is. Get my cheeses, get my mayonnaise, get my cloth, and my truffle oil. Lovely. Get some more wool put in. Some more eggs, some more milk. Milk, egg, wool. No more truffles? No more truffles. Easy. All right, cool. And then, do we have any other mussels? Or is this the first mussel we've found? It might actually be the first mussel we've found. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. This looks like it's the first mussel we've found. So that is 1 of 5. All right. Alrighty. Oh, and look at that. We do have 1 Gold Star Ancient Fruit. Okay, not bad. That's good. We have 1 Gold Star Ancient Fruit. So we only need 4 more to complete that part of the bundle. So that's kind of nice. I was looking for something. What if I just go like, what if I move them back over? Does that work? I'm trying to sort through my chest here because they're just so unorganized. It's bad. I'm not sure what I'm doing with these things. Let's take the flowers out, I guess, and move those over here. We'll put those in here. Take that out. Like that. Sure. Sure, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, sure, that works. Nope. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it, that's what I'm gonna do. 1, 2. Nope. Oh my gosh, I can't click. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. There we go. There we go. Awesome. And then we're going to get more copper bars going just because I can. And just because it's nice and relaxing to have some furnaces going. Getting a little heat around this farm on a dreary, cold day. Sell all that stuff. Excellent. Cool. All right. Awesome. Do you know the proper thing to do with the dino egg? I do not. I've not found one yet, and I haven't found one ever in a playthrough before. So I don't actually know what the proper procedure is for getting that and like using it most efficiently. I'm gonna assume you would put it in your incubator in your coop and getting a dino to hatch, and then if they, because then I don't know if they do, if they drop you more dino eggs, I would think that makes the most sense. Put it in an incubator so it hatches dinos. Okay, cool. So I was right. Yeah, that seemed like the logical thing to do for me. So yeah, that's what I am going to do when I find one. Hopefully soon. I don't know. I found dino rooms, I think, in the skull cavern, but I've yet to find a dino egg. So eventually, I hope. Grobus moves in and it's friendship, so you hug him instead of kiss him. Also, no children, so no moving hat racks. That's so fun. The worst thing was catching one of every fish. Cooking sucked, but fishing was a whole different pain. Yeah, fishing is fun, but getting all the fish can be tough. It is, yeah. Is it modded? Yes. This is a modded playthrough, but like with like just quality of life mods. I've only got 4 mods installed and they're all quality of life. So I've got like a UI mod that tells me like things like how long the wine has left and the, honey and stuff like that. I've got one that makes our horse take up only uh one block wide so we can run through shorter paths. And one of them is the to-do list in the top left here, and the last one is it's like a UI mod or something like that. I think it's for the UI. Yeah, it's for like so we can have like the billboard and the calendar and like just shit in the UI that's more convenient. Yeah, that's it though. Just those 4. I have 200 something hours in this game. Jesus Christ, that's incredible. That's awesome, man. The dinos can drop eggs. Well, then hopefully we'll get one soon. Hopefully. I wanted to go to Skull Cavern sometime like in today's stream, but we're getting our pickaxe upgraded right now, so we can't go just yet. Not Stardew Valley expanded or Grandpa's Farm. No, I don't. I've not touched any mods before that like actually enhance the game. I've only like this is my first playthrough ever actually using mods. Actually, I've done 3 playthroughs I think before this, or 4 or 5 or how many I've started and never finished that are all vanilla. This is my first time actually touching mods, and I'm using all just quality of life mods. So yeah. Maybe one day I'll play it again and I'll use some more mods that actually change the game up, but I'm not quite there yet. Okay, so back to business. Oh, a tree grew in our farm here. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. It looks nice. I like it. I like that we have one solitary tree growing amidst the grass on in our animal pen. Has a nice little aesthetic to it. So there's not a lot of time left in the day. It is 8 p.m. We could maybe try and go give some gifts to some folks. Although, like I said, there's not a ton of time, and a lot of them are probably already inside their homes and are locked up for the night. So, like, who could we give a gift to? Vincent's definitely at home in bed. He's a child, so they go to bed super early. Gus, he'll be open. He's in a saloon, so he'll be open. Jas, no. Sam, maybe. Sandy, no, 'cause she's in the desert. Sandy, for you, Tess, is way up here in the desert, which you have to take a bus to get out there, or you can teleport if you have a special totem, which gets you there instantly. But I'm not gonna use one of those just to go give her a gift because that would be a waste. Okay. Get our honey down here. Awesome. Oh, good thing I mined that first. Okay, I did it again. Oh my god. I think I was going to plant a flower here. And I just hadn't done that yet, looks like. Okay. And then I guess another thing we can now kind of start doing as well in the background is start working towards that missing bundle we just have discovered. And the first thing that comes to mind that we can try and start working on is that void fish. So I need to figure out where that void fish spawns and at what times, under what weather conditions, and in what seasons. Because that is all things you need to consider when going after fish. Fishing in this game is super cool. Um, all the different types of fish and aquatic life you can fish up, they all spawn in certain locations under certain weather conditions in certain time periods during certain seasons. It's super cool and unique in that sense. So, like for example, because it's raining right now, certain fish will only spawn in the rain. You can only catch them when it's raining. Like there might be a super rare fish that you can only catch, for example, like in the fall when it's raining from 4 p.m. to midnight, something like that. And the void fish is one of the rarer fish. I'm pretty sure. So that is going to be one that is going to be rather hard to catch, not only in terms of the conditions necessary to find it, but in terms of the actual difficulty of catching the fish itself. Because there actually is a small mini game that goes along with fishing as well, which Tess, you will get to see that very shortly here. So I think we're going to go try and find this void fish now if we're able. Let's see if we can. And the way we check that is quite simple. When you're playing Stardew Valley, anyone will tell you there is no shame in using your resources. And the main resource is the Stardew Valley Wiki. I use it constantly in my playthroughs because it just makes life so much easier. On your first playthrough, if you're running blind, maybe don't use it a little bit if you can help it. But I've played this game enough where I don't mind using it because it's more just I know about things. I just need to be reminded about where they are, how to find them. So you know how it be. Also getting all the golden walnuts suck. Best thing I got in the game was a key to the town. I hate not having that item. That sounds awesome. I actually don't know what that is, noobs. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna take it that means you can just open any door to any house or building in town, which that sounds awesome. I want that so bad. That would be so nice. How do you get that? It was so cool. I would teleport all over. Honestly, I might download it. I couldn't recommend a better game, Tess. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Seriously. It is so cozy and so relaxing, and it's great. Want the location for it? You can say no. No, I would love the location for it. And thank you for asking. Thank you for asking if I want it and not just telling me. I appreciate that so much. Yes, I would love the location if you know it off the top of your head. Otherwise, I was just going to go to the wiki and consult the massive list of fish. So we'll see what it does. Let's see what happens first. Either I find it or you tell me. Well, I found it. Void salmon. Let's see if you answered yet. It is caught in the Witch's Swamp. Okay, you got it. Boom. Witch's Swamp. Okay, gotcha. I've never actually been to the Witch's Swamp, I don't think is the thing. That actually would be a new experience for me. So, despite having played this game a bunch, like I keep saying, noobs, like I said, I never get past like the midpoint. I've started like 3 or 4 playthroughs in my time of owning this game. It's been years, but I always play for a bunch, get to like the middle of year 2, and then stop. Just because like I get like just because it's always in spurts. Kind of like when you get in like your Minecraft phase, where like you'll play a game for like 2 weeks, and then you burn out on it. That's what I always do. I always do it. You know where it is. It slows down late in the game. I don't know where it is. No, but I'm looking at it right now. The Witch's Swamp is an underground location that becomes accessible after completing the Dark Talisman quest. Huh. Okay. The cave which leads to the swamp is located in the northeast part of the railroad area. Found within the Witch's Swamp, protected by a henchman, is the Witch's Hut. Interesting. Okay. Well, we have not done the Dark Talisman quest. I don't think. Hmm. Well, then I guess until we get the Dark Talisman quest, we will not be doing anything with the Void Fish. So we'll keep that on the back burners, I guess. Well, honestly, I need more cozy games rather than being constantly on edge. Yeah, Tess, you are a resident horror fan, it seems. So yeah, I think you might fare to do well with a game that's a little more soothing. You know, maybe it might be good for your blood pressure. Might be good for your blood pressure. Might be good for your heart to just kind of take it easy every once in a while. And this would be a great game for that. Because like I was saying, I like to be hyper efficient, but you don't have to do that. Like you can take it as slow and steady as you want, and that's the beauty of it. And it is super relaxing and very enjoyable. I think it's great. Okay, so I've talked a lot and wasted kind of the back half of this day, and I'm totally fine with that. I like being efficient, but I don't need to be crazy about it. So tomorrow we get our pickaxe, which is awesome. So let's see. What can we work on as far as our bundle? Is there anything with this bundle we can make progress on now? The only thing would be to go to the Skull Cavern tomorrow and look for dinosaurs. Or get caviar. The thing is, I don't know when sturgeon can be caught. Sturgeon are caught in summer and winter, so we can't do that yet. Bummer. Major bummer, dude. Okay. So I guess that leaves us one thing, and that is to go mining. So with that, I think we're going to... Let's make some iron bars, just because why not? Let's put some hardwood in the wood chippers, because why not? Oh, we didn't put anything on our kegs. I'm a fool. I left our kegs empty. How foolish of me. What do I want to put in my kegs? What kind of vegetables should I put in there? Got some eggplants. Sure, why not? It's not the most profitable item, but who cares? All right, that's everything for today. Let us hit the sack and move on to the next day. I'm gonna go mining tomorrow, which that's like my favorite thing to do in this game is go mining. It's so fun. All right, we netted a nice, cool 14,000 in one day, which I consider a good success. Good success. However, at a train station, it should be open when completed. Right, I did see that, but it seems like we need to get that quest done first from the wizard, and I don't have the quest. So until we get the quest, can't make any progress there, unfortunately. Dear Thomas, tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival in the town square. You should arrive between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. if you'd like to attend. You wouldn't want to miss the annual egg hunt, Mayor Lewis. Oh, yes, the annual egg hunt, my favorite day of the year. Oh, every Easter in Stardew Valley, they let a grown adult man compete in an Easter egg hunt with literal children. And guess who wins every single time? That's right. Me. Why they allow me to do this? I have no idea. Am I gonna stop? No way in hell. I'm going to demolish these kids every single time. I'm going to continue to put them in their damn place. Let's put on the sports cap. That's cool. We'll switch out the party hat for a little bit. We do have a squid hat and a white turban, which are also kind of cool. Let's rock the sports cap for a little bit. Change our style up a tad. Deluxe bait. Where is this going? What chest is this going? What chest? What chest? What chest? This goes in this one. In my crazy rinky-dink system I have. Boom. Nope, that's not where that goes. We just want to sell that later. I do have Animal Crossing. I do like that a lot, but I ran out of things to do. Yeah, Animal Crossing is awesome. Animal Crossing is super fun. I mean, this is like, if you like Animal Crossing, there's a very, very high chance you will also like this game. Very high chance. So yeah, give it a shot. I think you'll enjoy it. And kind of like I was talking about earlier, if you can hold out a little bit, wait till the Steam Winter Sale, you can probably get it at a crazy discount. Because this game is like a top 10 game, and it's been out for like years now though, so it still gets discounted like crazy, even though it's like one of the like probably like one of the best reviewed games on Steam. It's one of the best games on Steam, period, I would say. If I had to give an opinion. If I had to give a what I would consider to be a cold take. Bum dum bum dum bum bum bum. Who else needs to be milked and or sheared? Anyone, anyone, any takers, any takers. All right, we all good down here? We're looking solid. We're looking all spick and span. Anybody else? No, we're good. Awesome. Oh, who was that? Wisley finding a truffle right in front of our very eyes. Thank you. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's my man right there, or woman. I don't actually know. Well, good job. Let's not forget our eggs. Ooh, we got a rabbit's foot. Oh, nice. Rabbit's foots are pretty rare drops that our rabbits occasionally drop. So that's pretty awesome. Very cool. Snackabo, excuse me. Let me get out, please. Thank you. All right, let's get our truffles going. Let's get our eggs going. And last but not least, let's get our milk going. Awesome. Put these all away. Sort. Grab that. Put it in there. Perfect. And we just need to get some more hardwood going. Awesome. All right, cool. So it's 9:40 a.m. We are right on schedule. Not a schedule, but you know what I mean. Efficiency and all, as I've said so many times already. I like fishing in Stardew. Fishing in Stardew is one of my favorite things. It's like so relaxing, but then when you get against the harder fish, it's like it's not. But it's still fun. I like it. It's still a good time. This is probably one of my favorite cozy games. I've never played any of the Sims game. I don't know if that's hard to believe, but I've never played a Sims game before, ever in my entire 23 years of life. One day I maybe would play one, but it's just never been the kind of game that grabs my attention. I've never really tried to seek it out, you know. All right, we got some coffee beans, some strawberries, and we got an ancient fruit. Let's go. Is it a gold star? Damn, it's not. Ah, that sucks. The silver star, that actually sucks. Big time sucks. Now that I think about it, couldn't we turn our ancient fruit into an ancient fruit seed using the seed machine, one of the seed machines? Would that be a good idea to try and plant more ancient fruit in our greenhouse? Noobs, will this work if I put this in here? Will this make me an ancient fruit seed? I don't want to do this and then lose it on accident. These things are pretty damn valuable. I do have Skyrim on my Xbox. Actually, I did look up other games, and Lifland looks so cute. And Secrets of Green Dead looks so fun as well. Skyrim's awesome. Love Skyrim. I love the Sims. They hate to see me coming though. That's really funny. No, I'm just a menace to society. Sim society. That's really funny. Everyone in my Sims family is immortal for being either vampires or mages. That is that's awesome. I didn't know you could actually like have mythical beings in your Sims games. I think the lady I have right now is a mermaid. That's actually so sick. I didn't know Sims games did that. You could have like non-human things. I kind of want to try a little bit more now. Ancient fruit in a seed maker makes ancient fruit seeds or mixed seed, which is rare. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do it then. Only 20 minutes. Wow, that's pretty fast. I thought that would take longer than that. All right, I'm gonna do that because it wasn't a gold star ancient fruit, so I think the best course of action with that is to get more ancient fruit seeds. We continue to grow more of them at one time in the greenhouse. Oh, we get 3 seeds from it. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't remember how many that gave us. I thought it was just gonna give 1. 3 is perfect. Now, before I plant these, though, we do need to put down some quality fertilizer to increase our chances of getting gold star ancient fruit. So let's get 3 quality fertilizer. Bring it down yonder. Go bing, bang, boom. And go bing, bang, boom. Whew, 28 days. Good lord. Forgot how long that takes. 28 days is brutal. That's a full season. Yikes, man. Yikes indeed. Alright, things are progressing quite nicely here on the farm, I do have to say. We are making some fantastic progress. Oh, I got too much wood in the chest. Oh, that's a good problem to have. What should I move out of this chest to make room so I can attempt to stay organized? I kind of have like a theme going on here with like the minerals and the resources. I guess the monster loot kind of sticks out as being like the random thing I have in here. Yeah, I'll take the monster stuff out. I'll leave the solar and void essence, but I'll take the bat wings and the slime out, and I'll put throw them in here, I guess. I don't know. I've got to reorganize these chests. Oh, good lord, it's so bad. This is a problem. It's so bad. I've got to sort this out. Okay, we can sell all of this. This can be spun. All right, cool. That's everything. The traveling merchant is in town, so we can go stop by and check out if she's got anything cool for sale. And our iridium pickaxe is finished, so I want to go check that out as well. I also see truffles. Hold the phone. We got some truffles. Any more truffles? Any more truffles? No. Does not appear like there is. All right, cool. Let's move on out. All right, Wumpus. We got things to do, people to see. Let's go. Oh, wait. I can... Oh, wait. Hold on. I can maybe multitask here if I do this right. If I do this right, I can maybe multitask. Where's my map? Right. So the blacksmith, Clint, is open till 4 p.m. However, he's not there right now. Clint! What the... What? Clint! Why are you not at the blacksmith? Why are you at the community center? Does he not go to the blacksmith on Fridays? Oh, I wanted to pick up my pickaxe. It's only 2:30 though. What the hell? Oh, can I not pick it up? That sucks. My main sims works for the Grim Reaper. What? That's insane. You would need to buy DLCs. For every DLC in The Sims 4, it's about $1,000 US. Are you serious? Or is that a joke? Tell me you're joking. To get every DLC that's ever come out for The Sims 4, it's actually $1,000. That is fucking insane. In what universe is that even like real? Are they even like able to get away with that? Like people are paying for that. Every pack is so expensive for no reason. That's real? What? Every DLC is like $39 for one pack. What the? That's insane. That's highway robbery, man. And I think these Fortnite skins are getting out of hand. That's so much worse. That's so much worse. It's being serious, but you don't need all of them. A lot of them are clothing and buildings. Okay. So it is a cosmetic thing in some cases, but building sounds like it's not. That sounds like it actually would like be a new element to the game. Like that's a crazy paywall to lock down things like a building expansion down. Wow. It was $990 until the new DLC put it over 1,000. They also have sales. Oh man, good thing they have sales. That makes all the difference. You know what? That makes it totally better. Thank God they go on sale sometimes for what, like $5? I'm guessing $10. $10 on sale. I mean, still, even with sales, that is a stupid number that it would be that high. That like makes me annoyed. That makes me angry, and I don't even have. I've never even played The Sims, and that makes me annoyed. Okay. So this kind of throws a wrench in my plan for today. I was gonna go see Clint and get our pickaxe, but he's not at the community center, which that frustrates me a fair deal. Huh. Let me check on Clint's schedule real quick on the wiki. Because you can see what his schedule is. We're in spring. It is a Friday the 12th. Here you go. Friday community center restored. What? Why does... Oh my God. So on Fridays, once you've restored the community center, which we've done, he leaves home, hangs out at the community center literally all day, goes to the saloon for a bit, and then goes home. Well, thanks a lot, Clint. Now I see why everyone hates you. Now I see why everyone hates you, Clint, because you suck. Thanks, Dick. Okay, I guess we're not getting our pickaxe back today. Damn it. Um, like spend $40 to have a cat or a dog. What the hell? That's insane. Depends on what you like. I don't care for castle living, so I didn't get it. I normally stick to a gothic style, but I'm not a fan of castles. I would have to destroy my giant house. My house has 3 basements, a main floor, and an upper floor. I have a beach house. That's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, obviously you're not forced to buy DLCs. I understand that, but still, just the fact that you could and they cost that much, meaning if you did really want to get every aspect of the game, which is a reasonable thing to want because you bought the game in the first place. I think that's kind of wild. That's kind of, to me, that's kind of absolutely insane that they charge that much and no one puts up a fight about it. Okay. So we can't get our pickaxe back today. Bummer. So we're not going to the cavern, skull cavern, or anything of that sort. But this can still be a good day because we still have the traveling merchant we can check in with, and we can utilize this as a day to get our to give some gifts out, primarily to the wizard. Because look how close we are to maxing out his hearts. He literally needs a quarter of a heart left. But if we give him one of his loved gifts, which is an easy gift to give him because we have tons of these, Void Essence, he should, hopefully, we should max out his hearts, which is pretty cool. Who else? Vincent. Yes, we can give Vincent a grape, like we did the other day. Get him a little bit closer to max, so I'll give Vincent a grape. Or some grapes. Who else? Who else? Gus. Gus loves diamonds. Normally I'd say you're crazy, but I happen to have a bunch of diamonds, so you're in luck, Gus. I'm going to give you a diamond for free. It's crazy how some characters, like, their loved gift is like, oh, grapes. Oh, it's like, sure, I can give you that. And it's like, I want a diamond. It's like, really? Okay. Bit greedy of you, but I guess I'll give you a whole damn diamond. I don't think I have any loved gifts for Jas. I don't have any plum pudding or fairy roses, so I'm just going to give her a daffodil. Not as effective as those other two, but it'll do the trick. It'll do the trick. Who else we got? Sam. He likes cactuses, so we'll give him a cactus. Give him a cactus. And I'm not sure I'm going to hit all of these people, but I'm going to try and hit as many of them as I can. Sandy, we can't do. Sebastian, we could. He likes sashimi, pumpkin soup, frozen tears. We should have some frozen tears for him, probably. Alex likes eggs. Frozen tears. Frozen tear. There we go. Do we have any eggs left? We have a void egg. I'm not sure if that's the same thing or not. He likes eggs. Alex does. I'm not sure if he likes void eggs. There could be a difference there. There could be an important distinction to make between those two items. A void egg and an egg are not the same thing. Hey, Bobo. Where the hell did I just get that clay from? What the hell just happened? I just pet Bobo and got given clay. Not sure how that happened, but I'll take it, I guess. Okay. We have got... what time is it? 1:30. Okay. We have got gifts to give out. I'm going to do the wizard last because he is farther away than everyone else and should be open later than like the kids are, for example. So let's first and foremost, let's go find Vincent and we will work backwards from there. I see there's a truffle over there. I'll get it later. Yeah, we're good. I would probably only buy Death and Life, Gothic Living, Magic stuff, whatever stuff. I don't really use other stuff. I do use City Living stuff, and that is it. I do only City Living stuff, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's how I imagine that's how most people I would sound like would play this game, given how expensive the DLC costs. But I just think it's wild that DLC content, like added content for a game, cost nearly as much as some full games do. Like that to me is quite frankly absolutely criminal. That is absolutely criminal. But that's just me, I guess. There's Vincent. Hey, buddy, what's up? I got a gift for you. Have some grapes. Jas, I have a dandelion for you. There you go. Penny, I don't have any of the gifts for you, but I'll still say hi because you're nice. I shouldn't complain too much about chores. Some people in the world are really struggling, and here I am complaining about doing dishes. Penny, we were just talking about that earlier in the stream. It's totally okay to complain about doing dishes. You acknowledge that everyone in the world has, you know, some greater struggles than you, but that doesn't mean you don't have the right to complain. So we got Vincent, who is close to being done, very close. We got Jas. We need to do Gus, who gets the diamond. Sam, we got his cactus. Sebastian, we got his tier. Let's go find Gus. Gus should be in here manning his saloon. Yes, he is. Lovely. Oh, and then look at Santa Sebastian. Oh, perfect. Everyone's here. This is awesome. All right, take your diamond. There you go, Gus. Yep, you're speechless. I'm glad. As you should be. You should be speechless if you're, if I'm giving you a freaking diamond for no reason. It's not even your birthday. I'm just giving you a diamond. All right, we got Sam and Sebastian. Sam is the cactus, and Sebastian is the frozen tier. Perfect. Cactus and frozen tier. I really love this. How did you know? Oh, I just know these things, Sebastian. I'm a great gift giver. Great guy. I always remember what my friends like. The birds were happily chirping today. They're too simple to understand the future. True. So true, Abigail. So true. All right. Wow, that was perfect. We knocked out everyone in such a short radius there. Didn't have to go far hardly at all. I wish I had brought something for Kent because he's here. Didn't think of that. Maru is not here. We could have brought something for her. Alex, I didn't know what to bring Alex. I'll have to work on him another time. Excuse me. Pam, you're in the way. Pam, you're in the way. Thank you. Hey, Clint. Just the guy I've been looking for. Be nice if you actually, worked the job you have in town. I sure would like my iridium pickaxe back, but no. Somebody's got to go sit at the community center all day doing nothing, just twiddling his thumbs. Jerk. I hate you, Clint. How could you? I can't believe you do this to me, Clint. I had one request of you, and that's how you treat me? I don't want those seeds. We got the traveling merchant here. Let's see what she's got for sale. Yes. Muscle. Oh, yes. A muscle. Oh my god, that's one of the most useful things she has ever sold me. I can't believe it. Anything else? Rare seed. Sure, why not? Mahogany end table? No. Pine tar, holly? No, no. Crispy bass? No, no. Cloth, maple seed, parsnip soup? Nope. Okay. Well, he's ordered a muscle. That's probably that's perfect. Also, cheers. I love the little hydrate routine we have going on, noobs. Nice little, nice little gimmick. I play Destiny 2, so I can't say shit. That's great. I love self-aware Destiny 2 players. I was a original Destiny year 1 player. I played the game when it came out. I remember being in early high school when that came out. Me and 2 of my friends were so excited about that game. Even before it released, we were super pumped about it. I played a shit ton of Destiny year 1 in the first game. I was That was a really fun game back then. I had so much fun playing that game. I played that game a lot. And then eventually I stopped playing it a little bit more as I got further into high school. And then Destiny 2 came out, and I played that for a little bit. Um, and it just didn't hit the same. And I also could just tell that it was just gonna be way more of like a time-consuming thing, where like you'd have to just constantly be playing the game, constantly be, up to date with the new updates, or else your gear would just get useless. You couldn't just like pop in and play whenever you felt like it. It felt like the game was becoming too much of a commitment. So I eventually moved on, which sucks because I think the Destiny games are super fun. I think Bungie running the Destiny games does a shit job, but the games themselves, they're fun enough. It's the wizard. What's up, wizard? I was married long ago. After my wife and I split, she began flying around the countryside, cursing everything she saw. That sounds a bit unhealthy. You two probably should be seeing a counselor or getting some therapy of some sort. But hey, I'm not gonna stick my nose in business that doesn't belong in it. Ah, this is imbued with potent arcane energies. Arcane? Arcane energies. It's very useful for my studies. Thank you. No problem, man. Anytime. Glad to help. Glad to help. Really, no worries. Now, yes, with that gift, we've now maxed out the wizard's friendship level, which is awesome. Awesome stuff. And I saw you said you want to go to the hat shop. Noobs. We can do that. Tessa, you're going to love this. You're going to be a big fan of this. There is a hat shop in Stardew Valley run by one little Mr. Mouse. Look at him. He's so cute. In his little rundown shack selling his hats. Hiyo, Poke. You bring me coins? Good. Me sell hats. I love him. We got some hats here. I kind of like the hat we have now, but let's take a look if we got anything cool. We got a sailor's cap. We have a straw hat. We're wearing a sports cap. A chicken mask? Yo. Also, cowgal hat kind of goes hard. I kind of want to get the chicken mask. That sounds awesome, actually. Suo Rest, Sue Wester? Was it Sue? I don't know what this says. I know what this is. Like literally, I remember it's like your classic yellow raincoat hat that sailors would wear, but I don't know like Sue Wester. I've never seen that. Trucker hat, earmuffs, Santa hat. We can get cat ears. No, honestly, I'm getting the chicken mask. I want the chicken mask. Let's try it on. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. I love that so much. That is awesome. Ooh, found a secret note. Read it. I hid something behind the community center. Ooh. Did you now, mysterious entity? Well, what did you hide? I wonder. Honestly, we got time. Let's go find out. There's something hidden behind the community center. Let's go take a look. Guys, did I check the beach? I know this day's been a long one because I've kind of been talking a lot to you guys and pausing the game. Did I check the beach? I don't think I did. I feel like I didn't. I don't think I checked the beach. I'm fairly confident I did not check the beach. I did not. Okay, I'm glad I came then. Any mussels? Of course there's not. What the hell, man? Garbage, 2 oysters, a crab, and more garbage. Lovely. Just lovely. 4 garbage. That is just... That's great. That's awesome. Is there any mussels over here? If I found a mussel laying on the ground over here, that would be so huge. I don't think we're going to, though. Yep, we are not. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. I need it cheaper so I can do it more often. Oh, the hydrate. You need to hydrate cheaper, you can do it more often. Well, look, that's kind of the point. If I make the hydrate too cheap, then we're gonna have another waterboarding incident like we've had in the past. Because in the past, um, there have been attempts all my life in the form of the hydrate redeem on this stream. So you have to understand my hesitation to lowering that cost. I played Destiny 1 in beta, and Destiny 2 in beta, and I bought every Destiny 2 DLC at Max Edition. So you are also an OG fan from what it sounds like. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, Destiny's a great game. I think there's a lot of cool stuff about it. Ooh, dumpster cookies. Let's go. Gotta love finding some trash cookies. Love finding trash cookies. Those are the best kinds of cookies. Destiny's a great game. There's really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff about it that I really enjoy, and I liked a lot when I played it. But just the way like Bungie like handles the game with their players, like they do the player base so dirty so often. So I'm glad I'm not a Destiny fan because I just see other Destiny fans and they're never happy. They're never happy. They're always miserable. They're always miserable and hate the game they play, but they've been playing it for so long that they're like they have to play it. They feel obligated. So I'm glad I got out when I did. All right, so apparently there's an item behind the community center. Let's see if we can find it. I'm just gonna kind of spam click because I don't. Oh, not. I don't know. I don't. I'm clicking a whole bunch, but nothing's happening. Oh, something's here. Oh, you hear that? There's an item right here. There's an item right here. Right there. I got it. Oh, Stone Junima. That's cool. Oh, look at that. That's pretty sick. Nice. A cool little hidden statue. Nice. Oh shit, I didn't know what time it was. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm not gonna make it. All right, Tess, when I get to what happens when you don't make it home in time. This is what happens. You don't make it home in time. You don't make it home in time. You pass out in the middle of the street like a bum. This is what happens. Oh my goodness, he is my favorite. Give him all of your money right now. Do it. I like the top hat. I put it on my horse. I forgot you can put hats on your horse. How do you do that? The new DLC for The Sims lets you mix and match certain stuff from classes. So being reasonable, I have a void dodge with a combination blow on a hunter. That lets me do 738,000 per punch when charged to max. Jesus Christ, that's insane. I miss playing that game. It was so fun. I haven't played it in a long time though. Um, I'm saying making the point cheaper, not the time. I don't have enough points for it. Oh, I guess yeah, I see what you mean. I can make it cheaper, but still have the time be the same. And you're still able to spam it more though. Maybe we'll see. I'll see. New. Maybe I'll make it a little bit cheaper. I can make it like 200 or maybe 150 or something like that. The way you said, well now I don't. Okay, well now I don't want to say it. The way you said blank makes me want to punch a hole through my phone. You guys always have a problem with how I say things. How am I supposed to say it? I said Junimo. Like that's not a crazy way to say that word. I guess you're. How do you want me to say it? Junimo is what you were looking for. I mean, like there's. It's never said. So how am I supposed to know? I'm not supposed to know how to say it. Junimo, 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 Junimo. Yes, that way. Fine. Fine. Whatever. Well, guys, I have to get some rest. I'm falling asleep. Have a great night, everyone, and see you Wednesday. Sounds good, Tess. Tess, have a great rest of your night. Get some good rest. You definitely deserve it. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out with me for so long tonight. Um, thanks for hanging out watching a game that you don't know what it is and how it works. So thanks so much for hanging out. It was great chatting with you as always. And I'll see you Wednesday. For what is very likely to be the start of our Resident Evil 7 playthrough, which should be super fun, and I'm really looking forward to that. And God willing, I will be streaming Wednesday and Thursday. Finally, gonna try and have a week where I'm back on my schedule to streaming when I say I'm gonna stream. Because I've not been able to do that the last few weeks. So I will see you Wednesday, Tess. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great Tuesday tomorrow. It's awesome to talk to you as always. And I enjoyed our conversation earlier. That was some good combos. I liked that. That was fun. Um uh Junimo. Okay, Junimo. Junimo. I guess that does make more sense, but I thought Junimo also kind of works phonetically. Junimo. Junimo. I guess yeah, what you're spelling is like that's how I'm saying it. Junimo, where it's Junimo. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Ah, I guess I'll fix it. Ew, Resident Evil, not Silent Hill. Um, Resident Evil's goated. I don't know what you're talking about, noobs. I don't know if you're for it and I'm just misunderstanding you, fine. But if you're against it, come on. Resident Evil's awesome, man. You missed it. I mean, we played Resident Evil Village on the stream like not too long ago. That was a game Tess requested, and I loved it. It was awesome. It was so fun. So now, of course, we got to play Biohazard because Biohazard is the game that comes chronologically before Resident Evil Village. So I got to see what led up to Village taking place in the first place, you know? So I'm really excited for that. And there you go. I passed out, so Harvey took 1,000 gold from my medical expenses, which is basically just code for Harvey saying he's robbing me blind. I could have gotten home on my own. I don't need you to take care of me, Harvey. Damn. Dear Thomas, I was conducting a field study the other day, and I found this specimen. I hope you find it as interesting as I did, Demetrius. And it's an amethyst. Thank you, Demetrius. How kind. It's like yours nice chatting with you. Always, always, always. I was here since the start of the stream, so I was reading some of the combos. Oh, sick. Well, thanks for lurking. I didn't know you were lurking. That's cool. Yeah. So we were having some deep combos earlier, as you saw then. It's fun though. It's cool to have some serious conversation every once in a while and kind of not just not that any conversation is not a good one, but some are more lighthearted than others. Ew, have half a mind to abuse my power and delete that message. Oh no, the mod is about to be activated. The sleeper cell, the sleeper agent. It isn't scary at all. It's a boring shooter to me. I mean, okay, yeah. Resident Evil is not as scary as some other games. Like, I think Outlast is really scary. Like a lot scarier than Resident Evil. But I think you also play Resident Evil for the action and a bit of the story as well. And I think even with that, there are still some moments that I find plenty scary for me personally. I thought Village didn't have a ton of scary moments, but there was a couple that I thought were still scary, at certain instances in the game. But majority, I will agree with you, yes, weren't overly scary. I wasn't particularly scared. I still enjoyed them though. They're still really fun. I have seen and been told that Biohazard is quite a good deal scarier than Village though. So I am looking forward to that. The setting seems a lot darker even than Village was, and a lot scarier from what I understand. So maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised, noobs. You never know. Keep an open mind. I heard Bio and thought of Bioshock. I never played Bioshock. I've heard lots of good things about it. Silent Hill isn't scary, but the story to me is way better than Resident Evil. Yeah, I believe you. Not that Resident Evil is bad, it's just that I've heard good things about Silent Hill. But until I give it a shot, I can't really make an informed decision, I guess. Alright, cool. Well, anyways, back to another day on the farm. Let's get our crops picked really quick, and assuming he's there this time. I want to go find Clint and get my pickaxe that I have been patiently waiting for. Robin, who I love and is oh so great, is still working on our house upgrade, so that should be done in a day, which is awesome. Jeez, that's a lot of coffee beans. Why did I plant so many of these things? Got some strawberries as well. Awesome. Our rhubarb will be ready in 2 days, so those are almost done. And none of our kegs are done yet, and none of our honey down here or our pine tar or oak resins are done yet either. So those are still cooking up. Anything in the greenhouse? Yes, actually, we've got a ton of eggplants. Okay, cool. Now, I don't remember why I planted eggplants in here. I mean, they're a decently profitable crop, I would say, so maybe I just did it to do it. I do usually try and plant one of every crop and at least sell them in the shipping bin at least one time so that I register them to the collections tab. As you can see, I'm doing a great job of that. I'm doing such a good job of that. But I try and get them as they come up. I try. Do I do a good job of that? Not particularly, but I do my best. I think today is the Easter festival, by the way. So we get to go absolutely destroy some literal children in an Easter egg hunt. It is today. Today is the egg festival. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. My favorite. My favorite event. The event where one grown man destroys a ton of innocent children and ruins their childhood memories as we dominate them at an Easter egg hunt. Oh, it's just meant to be. And this year, we're going to do it wearing a absurd chicken mask, which is sure to scar them even more than it normally would. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's put our... Where did I put that other mussel? There it is. Put our mussel away. We can go plant this rare seed, actually. I didn't think of that. Let's get some fertilizer for it first. Quality fertilizer. I'll bring my watering can just in case I need it. And let's go ahead and slap this bad boy down right here. It already has quality fertilizer. Awesome. So we didn't need either. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, I can put that back. The egg festival has just begun from what I just saw from that message. So let's take care of our animals real quick. And then we'll get heading on over there. Give everyone their scratches, their lovin's. Everyone deserves their lovin's. I should get my milk pail, though, so I'm not wasting time. I don't think anyone needs to be sheared. It looks like the sheep are all good for the most part. They look like they are not yet in need of a shearing yet, so that's good. Alright, I think that's everyone. Oh, I miss you. Sorry, buddy. Who was that? Silos. Sorry, Silos. My bad. Alright, let's grab our eggs and let's get over to the festival. I'm ready to crush some children's dreams. I'm ready to take names and crush dreams. Alright. Let's put our eggs in here. Perfect. Go like this. Go like that. We can sell pretty much everything down next for the ruby. We're not gonna sell the ruby. We'll sell the truffle oil. We'll sell the cloth, obviously. And we'll sell the cheese. Yep, perfect. Perfect. I love how in Silent Hill that all of the creatures and enemies tell a story and talk about the characters' problems. Yeah, I never played any of the Silent Hill games, so I don't know. Like, I didn't know like like if how the story was conveyed. Tess was telling me a little bit about it earlier, but I don't know a lot about it. Like Pyramid Head, which is one of the most recognizable characters in Silent Hill franchise. I do know that one. Um, Pyramid Head is from Silent Hill 2, and Pyramid Head represents James's anger and guilt. Yes, Tess actually just told me about this earlier. She was saying how Pyramid Head was trying to basically get the main character James because he cheated on his sickly wife. Is how I think what she had talked about, if I remember correctly. And so that was like his sins and guilt from the past manifesting itself in the form of Pyramid Head, which is pretty crazy form for your guilt to take. But that is what his showed up as. All right, is that everything? I think. Oh nope, there's some roe down here. Some blobfish roe. Oh, we're at 4 to 5. Nice. Our blobfish population is expanding. Oh, I love my blobfish. All right, cool. Let's get to the festival. Let's get to the festival. It's time to absolutely crush these children at a good old Easter egg hunt as it was meant to be. All right, we made it. Pierre's here selling some strawberry seeds, which might be a good idea to get some, considering they're super good to have. Then again, where else can you buy these? Can you only buy these here, or can you also buy these in the desert? I completely forget. I need to look. Strawberry seeds. Okay. That's cool. Apparently that just doesn't work. I have too many truffles. I just sell them normally. They are also iridium quality. Yeah, mine are iridium quality too because I have the right perk for them, as you can see. But I've still been making them as a truffle oil, just because why not? He did with the nurses, which is why the mannequins are just calves, thighs, and hips. Oh, really? And with other women besides the nurses. Damn, this guy James is a piece of shit. Now I don't feel so bad for whatever's happening to him. This guy sounds like an asshole. Why the hell would you cheat on your wife when she's sick like that? I mean, like, I know obviously it's a lot more nuanced than that. I get, like, I'm not justifying it. I'm saying, like, I get, like, the character motivations. I'm just saying, like, damn, dude, that's fucked. That's still fucked up to cheat on your sickly wife. That's horrible. Buy them for next season. Only during that event unless you get lucky with the traveling market. Okay, that's what I thought. I knew they were primarily available here at the event. I just couldn't remember if they were also sold at, like, if Sandy also sold them in the desert or something like that. I just could not remember, like, at all. If that was the case, I was going to avoid buying them for now, but I guess I'll buy some then. I kind of forgot these were sold here because now the issue is I don't know how many I should buy. What's that sound? Oh, no way. Gadriel with the raid. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Gadriel, how's it going? What is up? And hello to any raiders. That's so cool. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I hope Gadriel, hope you had a fantastic stream. What were you guys into today? Any raiders popping over? I hope you guys were doing something cool. Thank you so much for the raid, Gadriel. That's so kind. Thank you. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. The best thing she sells is starfruit. I don't know if she sells starfruit. Yeah, I know starfruit is one of the better, if not best, fruits to have. I just remember if she did strawberries as well. So I'll get some then, some strawberries here while I'm at the event. Just finished streaming, started with Limbo and with Fortnite Victory. Awesome. Oh, nice. And with a little Victory Royale. Okay, I see you. Nice job. Hell yeah. That's awesome. So cool. And Limbo. That sounds so familiar. What game is that? I've heard of Limbo. Is that like, is that the game that's like Inside? Because that name is so familiar. Also, Loser Germs, what's up, my friend? Hello, hello. How's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. Limbo was a black and white puzzle game. Old puzzle game, indie game. It is like Inside. Yeah, I about to say that sound. I think I played Inside before and I loved it. It was a great game. Isn't Limbo connected to it, or maybe by the same devs? I feel like that's what I first thought of when I heard you say Limbo. I was like, I'm thinking of Inside, but that's not the same game. But that's cool. That's super cool. Inside was I remember I played Inside a while ago. That was a fun game I really enjoyed, actually. Okay, well, anyways, Gabriel, thank you once again for the raid. I really appreciate it. And anyone who is coming over from Gabriel's stream, what's up? Hi, my name is Thomas. I am a fairly recent still college grad, just working my first job and just kind of doing this streaming thing for fun on the side. So it's a pleasure to meet any of you all who are new, who I've never seen before. But welcome in. We're playing some Stardew Valley, as you can see. We're about to actually destroy some innocent children in an Easter egg hunt. I am a fully grown man about to do an Easter egg hunt with literal children. Why they allow me to do this, I don't know. But we're gonna do it anyways, because we gotta teach them what it's like to. We gotta teach them what it's like to lose. All right, we're setting them up for what life is like. Life isn't fair, and neither is Easter egg hunts with adults, fully grown men. My show got delayed, and I'm salty about it. What show is that? I've been watching Arcane a lot recently. That's the show that I'm personally on. Speaking of shows, I'm obsessed with Arcane. I don't know if there's any Arcane watchers here. That show is so good. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. If there's any Arcane watchers here, speak up. I could talk about that show for hours. It's so good. Oh my god, it's insane. I'm obsessed with it. It is the same developer Limbo came before, I think. I never played it Inside though. Okay, yeah, but I say it sounds familiar. But Gadget, if you like Limbo, I haven't played it, but if you like it, and try Inside, because if there are similar, Inside's great. I think it's really. I had a lot of fun playing it. It's a cool game. I'm gonna hop up. It's bedtime. Have fun. Yeah, no worries. Have a good night's rest. Hope you have a great Tuesday. Great rest of your day tomorrow. Thank you so much for the raid again. Keep saying it, but I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much. And hope you have a great day tomorrow. Harley Quinn animated series season 5. I never watched the Harley Quinn series. I know what you're talking about, and it never really appealed to me. But why did it get delayed? Is it like a production thing? That is never good news. But you gotta hope it's like hey, we're delaying it because we want the quality to be good. Because you never want it to be rushed and suck because they pushed it out. Because we all know, we've seen it with video games so too often. Cyberpunk 2077 is the most beautiful example. I was so excited for that game before it was released, and then it was released, and I was like, wow, this is so bad. To this day, one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I cannot believe a studio was allowed to push that out like they did. It was just so insane. Anyways, I could talk to all of our characters here in town, but they're just going to say some generic stuff that we've heard before. Oh my gosh, I almost goofed up. We never bought our strawberry seeds. I need to buy some strawberry seeds for next year. Now, how many do I want to buy is the question. I'm thinking at least probably like 50 or 60. Probably a bunch. Because these things are quite profitable. So it's always good to have some. I'm thinking, I don't know, like 50, 60, 70. Oh, that's a good number. Be a good number of seeds. If I did 50, that's 5K. Not bad. Let's do 60. Make it a nice clean 6K. Get us down to about 60,000 gold. That's a good number. Nice clean 60. Beautiful. You know what? We'll go 66. Oh, perfect. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. I think 66 should be enough. I might regret that and wish I bought more, but I'm already kind of... You know what? I'm getting 80. I'm getting 80. I want more. I want 80. 80 makes more sense to me. Don't ask me why. It just does. Just, I feel safer with 80. Feel safer with 80 than I did with 60. Okay. I just finished Black Dynamite animated series, and I still had to finish the Boondocks. Heard of the Boondocks? What is Black Dynamite? I've never heard of that. Black Dynamite. Cool name. All right, Mayor Lewis. Do you think everyone's ready for the egg hunt yet? Yes, let's do it. I've never been more ready. Look at my face and tell me I'm not ready. Like, look at this ensemble we got here. 3 teenagers, and 2 literal children. This is a fair fight. It's time for the highlight of today's festivities, the annual spring egg hunt. Calm down now, kiddos. You're going to need all your energy if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. Don't get your hopes up, kids. I hate to break it to you. Don't get excited. You know who's taking that prize home. Now, is everyone ready? Let the egg hunt begin! Alright, alright. Am I tripping? I don't see any eggs. Okay, wait. Now I'm seeing them. Watch me lose after I just talk so much shit. Watch me lose. Watch me lose, man. That would be so bad. I don't know what number we would need to technically win, but I'm not worried. Okay, I'm low-key starting to get worried. Okay, wait, hold on. I've probably taken a highly suboptimal route here. This is a woefully small amount of eggs. Oh no, I might have goofed. I might have goofed up so bad. I usually get like 10 or 11. I got 8. Oh no, I genuinely don't know if I'm gonna win this now. If I lose this, I'm gonna be so bummed. Wow, look at all those eggs. Now, if only I could get you kids to pick up litter this efficiently. We'd have the cleanest down this side of the Gem Sea. Come on, Mayor Lewis. Just announce the winner already. I gotta know. And now, the winner of this year's egg hunt. I swear, if I didn't get it, I'm gonna be so upset. After I just talked to the big game. Oh no! Oh no! I can't believe it! I've never lost this before. I can't. I've never lost this. I've done this like 6 times. I can't believe it. I talked so much smack too. I can't believe it. Oh, that is devastating. That is devastating. Talk about getting humbled. Jesus Christ. I can't believe it. I was so not paying attention going into that. And then when I started, I didn't see any eggs. It took me so long to find any. And I took the most horrible route getting them. I can't believe that. Wow. I am genuinely so disappointed in myself. I've never lost the mini game ever. Wow. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. That is embarrassing. I can't believe it. Oh. I'm like genuinely almost tempted to restart the day just so I can do that over, but I have to live with it. I'm not going to because I have to live with what I've just done. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. Oh man. That is brutal. That is truly brutal. Man hypes himself up so much in a contest against children. and still loses. It still manages to lose. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. If that's not a lesson, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Black Dynamite is an amazing 70s or 80s movie they turned into an animated series. That's cool. Is it a superhero thing? It kind of sounds like it is almost with that title. Okay. How I'm going to recover from what we just witnessed from that performance, I don't know, but I'm going to do my best. We're going to bounce back, I promise. I'm going to bounce back. All right, let's get some of this stuff put away. We've got a bunch of strawberry seeds now that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with, but I'm going to throw them in here for the time being. Just get this. We're going to sell all that stuff, sure. Let's get some hardwood going. Why not? Because we can always have more wood. Can never have too much. Oh, and I forgot to get my iridium pickaxe. I knew I forgot something. It wouldn't have mattered because I think I wouldn't have been able to get it with the event going on. I would have had to have left before the event started. And then even then, I don't know if Clint would have been open. Because when does he open? He opens at 9 a.m. And the event started at 9 a.m. So I don't think it would have mattered. Damn, so 2 days in a row I got screwed. He went to the community center on Friday. And then on Saturday was the Easter egg hunt. So he was never going to have his store open to begin with. So I had no chance. I had no chance at all. That's a bummer. Oh well. We'll get it tomorrow. No worries. Alright, well, anything else I can do today does not appear like it. No, I think we're good. I think we got everything, which is good. Any other things I can do before I go to bed? Let's make some more bars. Let's do some gold bars. Why not? Get those going. Awesome. All right, and let's the sack. Let's all look at Bobo. He's sleeping on the bed with me tonight. Bobo's sleeping with me tonight. Living large. We have upgraded our house to the maximum size according to this achievement we just got. So nice. We've reached maximum house size, which is awesome. We got 11k gold in the day, so pretty good. So nice, yeah. We're gonna have a additional room here when we wake up. Oh wow, check this out. Nope, do not sleep. Do not sleep, please. We gotta move this stuff because it's blocking the door. Put that there. Put that there. Put this giant. No, wait, not that. Let's leave that. Put this giant no, this. The gemstone. Can I pick this up? Really? How can I pick up that and not that? That's weird. You know what? It's fine. We'll just leave that stuff for now. All right, cool. So we got a nursery up here. This is pretty cool. Got our trophy. Got our little nursery for the children that we don't have. For the children we do not have, there's our nursery. All right, cool. So that gives our house complete as far as the rooms go. Ooh, we got our wine ready too. Nice. Oh, and the house looks so good now too. Look at that. The nice cobblestone bricks on the outline. Looks so good. Ooh, George found some rocks. Found some good quality stone. Maybe you can build with it or something. George. Well, thank you, George. Thank you for the rocks. Dear Thomas, tomorrow begins a 3-day festival in Calico Desert. With the bus back in order, we're all delighted to be able to continue this time-honored, beloved tradition. There will be games, free food, prizes, and much more. Also, 2 channel people are selected each day to run a little shop, so make sure you swing by and check out what they have to offer. See you there, Lewis. All right, the Calico Desert Festival. That should be a lot of fun. That is tomorrow. Is there anything happening today? Ooh, today's Haley's birthday. Although, I think we've already have her maxed out technically, so I don't think that matters. We do for now, yes, so that's fine. It's all good. We don't really need to get her a gift because she's already kind of good. Not really. You would have to watch it. I can't really explain it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Um, yeah, as far as good shows, me personally, I've been watching Arcane recently, as I've mentioned a couple times already, because I just can't get enough of it. I'm gonna keep mentioning it. For anyone who hasn't seen Arcane and wants and likes animated shows, fantasy related animated shows, or even just good shows, go watch this show, please. You will not regret it. It is one of the best shows I've ever seen in my entire life. The second and final season is coming out right now. Currently, it's about to be over actually after this weekend. I just picked it up over a week and a half ago. And it is, I can already say it is one of the best shows I've ever seen. It is absolutely incredible. The writing is incredible. The characters are so well done. The plot is exciting and thrilling and interesting and just well thought out. It is everything I want a good show to be. I've quickly become obsessed with it. It's all I can think about all the time until these last few episodes come out. It is so good. So if anyone out there is looking for a good show to watch, please go watch that. And if you end up hating it, you can come yell at me, because I'm convinced you will not hate this show. You might not like it, but you won't hate it. It is way too good for you to hate it. And if you do hate it, then I'll be just genuinely shocked. I think it's just way too solid. Just way too good. Hey Bobo. What a good pop. Alright. Got a nice bit of wine we can sell here. 6K worth of wine. Sheesh. Pretty awesome. Let's get our truffle oil going there. Got some eggs. We can get those going. Boom, boom. What else? The traveling merchant is in town, so we can go check her out. We get our pickaxe. I keep forgetting to get my pickaxe. I do not want to forget that again. So we need to get the pick. Need to get the pick. Got some coffee ready. Anything else? Let's leave the fruit trees alone. We can pick them all later. Looks like our pickled eggplant's done. Cool. Very nice, very nice. Let's get 5 more to keep going in the kegs. Perfect. This is part of the game to me that is just so relaxing. I don't know if it's like fun to watch from like a stream perspective. It's just like once you get into like this like core gameplay loop, it can be monotonous, but like I think it's just so relaxing. Something about it, it's like just good enough. Like I don't find it boring. It's just like just get a nice little routine going. Something about it just, it just feels right. It's like doing your chores. It's actually fun. I actually enjoy it. All right. Get everyone taken care of here. I don't see any truffles that I would have missed. There could always be one hiding in the grass. Oh, there is. Aha, there we go. Any more hiding in the grass? Doesn't seem like it, so I think we're good. Awesome. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go ahead and get our eggs. And then first things first is we're going straight and getting that axe. We're going straight over and getting that pickaxe. I am not delaying that for one more second. I will not forget that again. It's an action kung fu movie, kinda. That sounds pretty cool. I can be down for a good kung fu action movie. I watched a great action comedy the other day. It was a John Carpenter movie. It's called Little Trouble in Big China. Anyone's heard of that or seen it or hasn't? Great movie. Super funny. Really cool action scenes. Awesome practical effects. I think it came out in like the 80s or early 90s, I think. Awesome movie. Super fun. Stars Kurt Russell as the main character. But it's funny because as you watch the movie, you realize he's kind of not the main character. He's kind of the comedic relief. He thinks he's the main character. He thinks he's the guy that's gonna like save the day, and he kind of does. But he also kind of is just there as a total goofball clown while all the other characters like like take care of business. It's really funny and hilarious because he obviously thinks of himself as like the guy, and it's funny because as you watch the movie, you realize he's kind of not the guy. He's kind of just an idiot, and it's really funny as you watch it play out. That's a great movie that I recommend. I watched it the other day. I watched it the other day unintentionally, which was the funniest part of it for me. It was someone else's stream. I think it was Will Neff. There's any Will Neff watchers here. Someone I don't watch very much. When I was just scrolling through Twitch after I finished streaming one day, and I saw he was watching a movie, and I was like, "What's this guy watching?" And he had just started the movie. He was watching it on his stream, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And I checked it out for a few minutes, and I was like, "Damn, this is kind of good." And then I ended up watching the entire movie. I ended up sitting there and watching the whole movie, the whole thing. And I was not meaning to do that because it was like 2 in the morning by the time I got done. But honestly, I was kind of glad I did. It was really good. It was really good. I actually liked it a lot. Funny enough, it was pretty solid. I gotta admit, I rather enjoyed it. All right, so we got all of our animals taken care of. We got our crops taken care of. We need to we need to refill our kegs, and then we can go get our pickaxe and hand out some gifts, I think. That is the plan for today. So, what do we want to put in our kegs? Previously, I've been doing blackberries and blueberries. Neither one is necessarily highly efficient or anything, but until we can make our wine higher price, I don't want to use our really high tier ingredients just yet because they're I feel like it'd be a waste. So we're gonna continue using blueberries for now because they still net a decent profit. Nothing crazy, but something. Better than just selling the blueberries as is, you know. 55 per blueberry versus 210 per wine. So you do the math and tell me what's better. Seems pretty obvious. Okay, shoot. And just like I was worried about, we are on a schedule here. We gotta go. We gotta go. All right, we can sell all this stuff. This is all for sale. I'm gonna leave Wumpus here, our gallant steed, because we can just take the minecart into town here. So we're actually totally fine. We have plenty of time. We have plenty of time. Check the trash. Broken glasses. Lovely. My pickaxe! Finally. My iridium pickaxe. Thank you, Clint. I've been waiting for that. I don't know if people realize this or care, but I do take a lot of pride in my work. I'm sure you do, Clint. If you took a little bit more pride, you'd give me my pickaxe a little bit faster, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know there's a lot of Clint haters. And honestly, I kind of get it. It can be a tad bit annoying, I'll be honest. All right, let's reorganize my stuff here. Yeah, that's good. All right, cool. So now we've got the Galaxy Sword and the Iridium pickaxe. I'm just going to get our axe to Iridium. And then, oh boy, we're going to be cooking. We're going to be fucking cooking, baby. Okay. Let's go see what the traveling merchant has. With luck, and this would be crazy lucky if she had this. If with luck she has another muscle. I couldn't. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, Thomas. What's going on, Haley? What are you up to? Taking some photographs? The lighting is so nice right now. I had to come out and take some nature shots. I've been trying to connect with the outdoors a little more. I want to know what it's like to being a farmer. It's a way of life I've never really thought about. Well, until now. Oh? Oh? Huh, those cows are so cute. Hey, I have an idea. Let's take some pictures with these cows. You can show me how to approach one. I'll just set it to shoot on a timer. This is cute. This is cute. See? Noobs, you were saying Haley's so bad. Is this so bad? Is this such a bad person? Haley gets a lot of hate. Because out of the gate, she's kind of a bitch. I'm not going to lie. She's kind of a jerk. She literally, I think, at one point says, ew, why are you so dirty? Or something along those lines. She fell off the cow. Something along those lines. But then, like, come on, like, a bit of a redemption arc, you could almost argue. She learns. She's starting to have some empathy, some understand. Oh, God. Jesus, okay. That was fun, Thomas. And these photos are hilarious. I'm going to go home and take a shower now. And how can you hate someone that knows to laugh, that can laugh when they fall like that? Takes a special person to just laugh it off, I don't think she's too bad. I think she could be the one. All right, Mrs. Merchant, what do you have in store for us? So far, I'm seeing a whole lot of garbage. More garbage, more garbage, more garbage. Awesome. So just basically a ton of garbage. We don't need any of this. Unfortunate. I am a little bit interested in this Joja furniture catalog. Grants 1 lifetime subscription to the official Joja Thrive collection featuring 40 exclusive furniture pieces. That's tempting if it wasn't 30,000 gold. Only got 70,000 left for now. Until I make it big, until I strike it rich. But for now, 30,000 is still kind of a lot. I'm gonna get the rare seed because I always get the rare seeds because why not? That'll probably be it though. I don't think I need the cherry sapling. I think I already have some growing. I think. If I don't, this is actually a pretty good deal to get this. 25.50 I think is a really good deal for a cherry sapling, but I think I'm okay. I don't remember, but I'm just gonna assume I'm good. So we'll get the rare seed and just go from there. Yes, I don't like her at all. What? What's the hate? What's the hate? Like, I get the initial hate, but you don't see that she's trying? She's trying to learn. She's trying to grow. You can't respect that? I can respect that. And so, like, who I personally hate, and this might ruffle some feathers, I can't stand Shane. Shane is helpless, man. Like, you try so hard to help him, and he just doesn't help himself, man. Shane frustrates me a lot. I also didn't really help him by giving a known alcoholic more beer as his gift to get his friendship level up. That might not have been the best idea. I might be kind of part of the problem. Basically a massive enabler by giving him more alcohol when he is in fact an alcoholic. But listen, I mean, I had to get the friendship meter up. That's not my fault. That's what the game wanted me to do. The game was like, hey, his friendship meter will go up a lot if you give him a gift that he loves for his birthday. And I was like, okay, what does he love? And it was like beer. And I was like, okay, whatever you say. And so I gave the man his beer. Sue me. I gave him his beer. Does he have a problem? Yes. Did I help with said problem? Not at all. But are we best friends? You're damn right. Are we damn good friends? Absolutely. She is annoying and rude. Yeah, but at the start though. At the start she's annoying and rude. But once she kind of like, once the connection's there, look, she's not that bad. Like, I get the hesitation. And I'll be honest, Leah and Abigail, like you said earlier, they're just nice from the get-go. And there's something to be said about that. There's something to be said about someone who's just from the get-go always nice to you and always polite and always sweet. And that is different. And you're right. But I've gone the Leah route a couple times. Gotta try something new, I gotta test the waters. Kind of crazy to say that about marriage. That's a crazy statement to make about marriage. I gotta test the waters. Yeah, Now I gotta test the waters, see what's up. I've gone the Leah route a couple times. I need to test the waters. That is funny. Do I have more truffles? I do. Perfect. Put that in there. Any more eggs? Yes, I have more eggs. 3. Got more milk. Bum bum bum. There we go. Awesome. We can sell this. Sell this. This will go in here. Perfect. Okay. Shane is an alcoholic you gift things to for blue chickens. Also true, yes. He is just he literally is the main reason for talking to him is blue chickens, which is just a shame because he doesn't seem like a terrible guy, but also blue chickens and also chickens that are blue, kind of cool. Abigail plays video games and is down to earth, and Leah is knockoff Robin. Yeah, I mean you're not wrong. Leah is 100% knockoff Robin. Because I mean, let's be honest, we all would marry Robin if she wasn't married to Demetrius. Robin is the total catch. But then Abigail's cool too. Yeah, she's chill. But Haley's Haley's all right. I think Haley's all right. She gets a little too much hate. I'm trying to be a Haley apologist here. Okay, let's put you here, and you're watered. Perfect. Let's see. Do I have a cherry tree, peach tree, orange tree, cherry tree? I do have 2 cherry trees. Awesome. Okay, I wasn't sure if I did. Pomegranate, apricot, apple. Okay, yeah. So I have all the base trees. I just need the 2 that are the non-base trees. I think there's a banana tree and a coconut tree or whatever there's 2 exotic trees I think you get from the desert or later on at some point. Whatever those are, I have room for those whenever I get them. But I've got all the basic trees accounted for whenever they finally grow. I'm trying to get the golden chicken. I did not know that was a thing. That's cool. There's a golden chicken. That's sick. Haley's a toxic relationship, just like Shane, Sam, and sometimes Sebastian. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. That relationship. What did you think about? I mean, that little event we just had. That seemed pretty damn wholesome to me. I'm just saying, people can change. People can grow. People can get better. You never know. Talking like she's a real person when she is very much not so. Let's get another truffle for up here. All right. Cool. Okay, so now with the last bit of time today, I'd love to do some gifts. 720 though. Can we really accomplish that much? Oh, we're so close to having Vincent maxed out if I could get to him in time. He likes grapes, right? Yeah, he likes the grapes. Where are my grapes at? Here we go. I'm going to grab the grapes in case I can get to him in time. I don't think I will be able to, though. He likes the grapes. Gus likes just diamonds. Insane that we're just going to give him a diamond, but we're going to. We have the diamond for Gus. Jas likes the daffodils, which we have. Sam likes the cactuses. Daffodil for Jazz. We need the cactus for Sam. I know Sebastian likes frozen tears. We'll get a cactus. What else? Can't do Sandy. We don't have the eggs for Alex. Maru likes a whole lot of things. Let's give Maru a strawberry. We've got a ton of those. And then Kent likes also eggs, I guess. Yeah. So, do we have any eggs right now? We do, although I don't know if a duck egg is going to count here. I'll save some regular eggs the next day to give to Kent and Alex. That'd be a lot easier. Then we just need a strawberry for Maru. Nice, easy. Now, let's see if we can get to Vincent in like 14 seconds. Because I'm pretty sure he goes inside and their house is locked at 8 p.m. So let's see if I can somehow. I now have 7 seconds to get down there and get inside their house. I think I just botched it. I think I botched it on the railing. Get there, get there. Oh, so close. So close. That was literally seconds. Seconds from getting there. Oh my gosh, that couldn't have been any closer. God, that was so close. Oh well. All right. Oh, I left Wumpus. All right, Wumpus. All right, I guess we'll have to give Jas and Vincent their gifts another day. Found some more daffodils. Lovely. One event. You are basing the whole personality from one event. No, I mean, no, I'm not. Haley's. I'm basing Haley's personality off the one event, but also the other events that I have done and from the other interactions we have had with her. I do remember that as you like get her friendship level up, your interactions with her get better and better and better. So no, it's not just off one event. I'm not that uh not that like single-minded, I guess. I don't know how I'd phrase that, but Gus, you wanted the diamond. There you go. Who else was I here for? Mostly people who aren't here. That's Vincent, Jas, Sebastian, Sam, and Maru, and they're all not here, unfortunately. They're probably all at home because they're all like kids. Let's see, are any of them nearby? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Everyone's pretty much back at the cribs. All right, well that's fine. I'll hold on to these gifts to dole out whenever we can. And it makes sense to just have them in the inventory. That'll probably make it a lot easier to just hand them out as I see these characters. Gus is also getting very close now to being maxed out, which is awesome. Cool. I think that's it for today. I don't think there's too much else for us to do. Not too much else. Oh, the beach. We've not checked the beach. We can go check the beach. Oh, if we get lucky, fingers crossed, there's some mussels down there waiting for us. We still need 3 more. We need 3 mussels. So hopefully... Oh, did I forget to fill them? No, I did, didn't I? That sucks. Oh, I did. Oh, dang it. I'm too out of practice, man. I'm too out of practice. I haven't played this game in so long. I'm not back to peak performance. That's a shame. That's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. Oh well. It's all good. I would marry the wizard if I could. Wouldn't we all? Dude, marrying the wizard would be so cool. I feel like you would just cast like a bunch of spells, make our quality of life just amazing. Just like tons of crazy magic going on in our house. That'd be so sick. Any cool quests we could do? Nope, these are the same ones as they were before, so I don't want to do them. There's also no time left on them. They're about to expire, and so that'd be crazy to pick those up right now. You can give Jas and Vincent beer. I know, I was curious. Really? That seems wrong. That seems like it shouldn't be allowed. Maru is an adult. She's a marriage option. Oh, you're right. Yeah, she is, isn't she? Yeah, she's single. I mean, Sebastian, Alex, Sam, they're all marriage options. I guess, okay, they're not kids, but I call them kids in the sense that, like, they're not kids like Jas and Vincent are kids. They're kids in, like, like, they're more to me, more like 18 or 19, 20 years old. Like, that's a kid. You know what I mean? Like, you are not, yeah, you're technically an adult at 18, but you're a kid. Let's be honest here. You're not an adult at 8. Like, mentally, you are not on the level of an adult at 18. Like, that's how I personally feel. Like, yes, you have the rights of an adult. Not arguing that. It's just like mentally, I don't think you're quite there. They're in their mid 20s. Really? Like canonically? Really? Okay. Well, then I guess they are adults. It just never strikes me that way. They always, I feel like the dialogue and the way like I don't know, the way the dialogue always plays out and the way they are, they strike me more as being like very much younger people, you know? Excuse me. I mean, then again, mid-20s is still very much a young person. I'm in my mid-20s now. Or I guess I'm still early 20s. I'm going to be in my mid-20s in like less than a month here. So, yeah, I'm technically one of said young people. So, yeah, I guess they're adults then. I guess so. Can I give you a tip or two? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't like backseating, but when people kindly ask if they can provide a tip and I'm good for it, then yeah, go ahead and shoot. Fire away. All right, let's get all our goods here to sell these. Get our eggs going. Oh, we can sell this. And we got a truffle. Boom. And okay, cool. So now we got plenty of good stuff to sell. Sell all that. Awesome. Put these 2 eggs in there in the mayonnaise makers. The mayonnaise makers. Okay. Oh, that's what I meant to do. Get some hardwood going. Check for mushrooms real fast. Nope. 8 hours, so they'll be ready tomorrow. Anything else? Let's do some get some metal going. Let's do some more copper. We've got a ton of copper. There we go. All right, I think that's a wrap on day 14 of spring year 2. I think that's a wrap. All right. And it is 1 a.m. I don't think we have anything else to really get into, so probably going to go pass out in our bed. Let's see if I can... Oh, we had no trouble. That's fine. I'll take it anyways. Okay. Now I kind of got to hustle now. Go. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Let's do some gold now. Damn it. That's not what I meant to do. Get some gold. Gold. Right over here. 130. Sell that. And we're good. Nice. And we're going to get ready to sleep. But first, put a rainbow shell in the donation box by the train station and in the tunnel on the left where the bus is. Put batteries in the electric box. Don't remember the order, but it gives you a special quest you might find cool. Okay, cool. I have put the batteries in the electric box in the tunnel. I do remember that because that's part of the quest to getting, I think, isn't that just part of the quest to just getting to the desert is putting the batteries in the electric box? I'm pretty sure it is. Even if it's not, I have done that, yes. And I actually think I've done the rainbow shell part too, as a matter of fact. You're talking about Mr. Key's quest, correct? I'm pretty sure that's what that's part of. I think I might have actually already completed that. Can I check? Let me see. How have I completed that? Is there a way to check? I can't remember. I don't know if he sends us a letter or not. I feel like he might. Yeah, here you go. Key challenge complete. You did it. I'm very impressed. Enjoy your reward. Key. Yes. So if this is what you're referring to, then I have actually already done this. Super cool quest. One that kind of like always I feel like takes some time to get through, but a fun one once you get through it. And a nice whopping 26K, mostly due in part to the 29 blueberry wines we sold, which is pretty awesome. Nice. All right. Yes, I was trying to get you into the casino bit. Well, okay, yes. So the casino part is the one part that yes I have not done. So I I have gone through the entirety of the key quest up to the casino part. I don't remember where that leaves me. If I can go into the casino, or if there's something stopping me, or if I just haven't done it yet. Like I know about the casino, I just don't. I don't think I've been in it. I'm trying to think. I honestly, I think I'd have to go to the desert and check. There was either something blocking me from getting in, like some kind of stopper, or I just hadn't done it yet. You can buy a star drop and a rare crow. Oh, nice. Can you actually? That'd be good. I'm always down for another star drop. Always, always down for some more energies. Um, that'll be a good thing to check then when we finally make it to the desert. We did not make it to the desert one time this entire stream. Um, ooh, note from Haley. Maybe this will change your mind, noobs. Maybe this will sway you. This note, this single note will sway you completely. Thomas, I thought it would be fun to write you a note. I had so much fun with the cows yesterday. I'm starting to understand why you chose the farmer's life. Hope to see you soon. Haley. How sweet. And we got a pizza from Shane. I'm not going to read the rest of these because I am not going to play this day out. Uh, Dear Thomas, I'd like to surprise my husband with a gift. He's a big fan of leeks. Could you bring me one? Of course, Granny Evelyn. However, Granny Evelyn, I have plenty of leeks to give you, but that will not be today because I am gonna wrap up the stream right here. I would love to keep going because I love playing this game. I could play it for literally hours on end, but I do kind of need to get out of here. It's getting a little late. I know, noobs. I could keep this going for hours and hours, and um, don't end the stream. Oh, I know. Listen, it's fun. Um, I'm taking that to mean you enjoyed, so I'm glad you enjoyed. I love Stardew Valley. I could play this all the time. So maybe I'll try and start doing some more regular Stardew Valley streams so we can keep going with this playthrough. Because I appreciate the tips you're giving me. These are some good tips. From a veteran like yourself, who's put a lot of time into the game. So I appreciate the help. It's cool. It's a lot more fun to have someone be able to convey what's going on than going to the wiki and reading pages of information. Not pages, but you know what I mean. Um, I recommend getting one of every rare crow. Also, the alien rare crows can have hats placed on them. Ooh, really? Oh, I want to try that. That's actually super cool. Yeah, we don't have the alien rare crow yet because we've not been in the casino, but I want to do that. We have 5, I think, so far. Let me look. Yeah, we've got the Halloween, the mouse, the snowman, the witch, and the like tiki mask. So we've got 5. We've only got 3 more, so we're almost there. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to see that you're enjoying it, news. I hope that's the case. That's awesome. I love Stardew Valley. I could keep playing it a lot. This farmer's made some pretty good progress, and it's all been on streams, which is pretty cool. So hopefully I could try and I do want to keep playing it more. I had planned to come back to it at some point, like I did today. So I'd like to keep it going. Um, I'm trying not to spoil stuff, but I'm trying to give some helpful tips when it is okay. Yeah, that's awesome. That is literally all I ask. That's fantastic. Um, and even though I haven't done a lot of things in the game, I do know of a lot of things from watching other people play the game because it's been out for a long, long time. I've seen lots of stuff about it, even though I haven't experienced it myself. So, for a game like this, where it's been out this long and it's not a story-based game, if you do spoil something, I'm not gonna get mad about it. I appreciate you asking. That is very kind. But I'm not gonna get like upset about backseaters in a game like this. Backseating for me is more like when I'm playing a story game and someone's like telling me how to like play the game, and I'm like, okay, well, that's different because I'm trying to like experience the game. It's, you know what I mean? It's more of an experience. Where this is just like a fun game. It's just like a game you play for fun. It's relaxing. It's not that big a deal. So but yeah, I appreciate it. That's super cool. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I am gonna get out of here. Noobs, it was so awesome chatting with you. I'm glad you popped in. Um, Hung out, played some Stardew. Got to talk with a master of the craft. So that was cool. Um, and for the road, one for the road, of course. Cheers, my friend. refreshing as always. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Noobs, I hope you enjoyed. It was a pleasure talking to you as always. I had a lot of fun. It was a really good time. This is a fun stream. I need to do more of these. I can just kind of like play a game and relax and kind of hang out with you guys because the story games are super fun and I like doing them for a reason. But I also really enjoy just kind of like chilling, just unwinding when I've had like a long day or a stressful week or something like that. So this is a lot of fun. Um, Gadriel is gone, but the raid from Gadriel was super cool. I really appreciated it. Um, if there's any lurkers still hanging out, if you can hear me, even if you can't, thank you guys for lurking. Thank you guys for hanging out and just sticking around. I appreciate it a lot. Um, if you guys like to stream and you want to come back and hang out sometime, I'd love to have you. We'd love to have you as a chat and just you can always come in, chat, hang out, or just lurk. Lurking is totally good too. Just hang out and kind of be here. If you want to drop a follow and know when I stream next, that'd be awesome. And if not, no worries. I appreciate you being here nonetheless. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back 8:30 this Wednesday. So if you guys want to tune back in, we will probably be playing Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. So if that's more your speed than Stardew Valley, quite a big pivot, I know, quite a massive pivot. But if that's more your speed, then maybe you'll like to tune in for that. And if Stardew Valley is more your speed, then I will try and come back to this game. I try and come back to it every so often. So there's that as well. I kind of go run the gambit of games of different types of genres and stuff. I kind of like to play whatever I'm feeling like playing at any given time. So we play all different kinds of games around here. So there's always gonna be something probably that'll tickle your fancy. So appreciate you guys for lurking and hanging out. It means a lot to me. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll try to join in. Awesome. Well, if you can't, noobs, no worries. But if you do, that'll be awesome. We should have a good time. It'd be fun. So yeah. Until then, I will see you guys this Wednesday. So peace out. Ciao. See you later. Take care, everyone. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will catch some of y'all hopefully next time. All right. Peace. See ya. Bye.